All right. We are live, folks. How we doing? Coming to you live from Viva La Mexico in my hotel room. We got the Detroit Pistons hosting the Portland Trailblazers on this Friday evening, December 5th, 2025. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Hopefully the internet is okay for the stream tonight. I'm in a hotel room right now, so you guys are going to get Pistons, Blazers tonight. You're going to get Bucks and Pistons tomorrow. And hopefully the Wi-Fi here in Mexico will hold up for the game tonight, man. So we got Pistons and Blazers. Duncan Robinson is back in the starting lineup for the Detroit Pistons tonight. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me okay. But yeah, we should have a good game on tap for you guys tonight, man. Detroit Pistons are rocking their City Edition uniforms, the black with the red and blue stripes across the middle. JB Bickerstaff leading the way. What's up, BD? How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Pistons and Blazers. The former Piston, Jeremy Grant, we're going to be taking him on tonight, man. Tip-off is underway. It is controlled by the Pistons and Duncan Robinson, and we are underway with Pistons basketball. Assar Thompson from the left wing gets it back to Duncan at the top of the key. Swings it around to Duncan. Inside, stolen away by Denny Avdia. Avdia back the other way. Inside to Robert Williams. Misses the layup. Boarded by Duncan Robinson. Pistons basketball back the other way. Assar Thompson going coast to coast. Left-handed layup is no good, but he's going to get fouled. And Assar Thompson's going to go to the free throw line here. 11:35 to play in the first quarter. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Pistons and Blazers. Assar Thompson is going to be trying to knock down these free throws here. And we're going to have some fun on the show tonight, folks. Tiago Splitter. They are working with him as the acting head coach. Remember, Chauncey Billups had that whole investigation about a month ago, so Tiago Splitter's running the show here. Pistons get on the board here with an Assar Thompson free throw. He knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw on the way, no Marcus Sasser. They believe he's going to be getting back, though, to basketball shape. He has recovered from his injury, but he's going to be getting back to conditioning shape as well. So good to see Marcus Sasser finally healthy. But it's going to take probably about a week for him to get back into basketball shape. Denny Avdia, top of the key, working on Assar Thompson. Swinging around here. Trying to get it inside here. It's going to be nearly stolen away. Avdia still at the top of the key. Right-handed back over for three. It is up and no good. Boarded by the Blazers. Back outside to Jeremy Grant. Top of the key for three is good. Blazers take a 3-2 lead here. 11 minutes left to play in the first quarter. K with the basketball, back the other way. Jaylen Duran, Tobias Harris, Assar Thompson, and Duncan Robinson on the floor for the Pistons. You want to say hi?
Hey.
It's my dad.
Hey, it's a dad.
There you go.
Yeah, hi, guys.
Assar Thompson going for the layup is no good, but Assar Thompson's going to go to the free throw line here. 10:50 left to play in the first quarter. Blazers 3, Pistons 2. Robert Williams replacing the injured Donovan Clingan tonight for the Portland Trailblazers. We're going to be live in a hotel room right now from Mexico. We're broadcasting this game from, so go Pistons. Shout out to all the Blazers fans in here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Assar Thompson misses the first free throw. There's already 2 fouls already on Robert Williams. That's a problem for the Blazers because, again, they don't have Donovan Clingan tonight, so something to be leery about for the Blazers moving forward. Assar Thompson, second free throw on the way is good. Pistons tie it back up here, 3-3 apiece. Portland Trailblazers basketball back the other way. Gets it around here to Robert Williams, is working on Duncan Robinson, moving inside here. It's going to be stolen out of bounds. It's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. So the Blazers, they are currently rocking Kamara, Grant, Williams, Avdia, and Sissoko for the Blazers. So Cade with the basketball back the other way, working on Kamara. Stolen away by Kamara. Kamara working inside, nearly had it stolen away. It's going to be a foul called on Cade. It's going to be staying here with the Trailblazers basketball. What's going on, Jake? How you doing, buddy? What's going on, BD? We got to hit our bunnies tonight for sure, man. Yeah, definitely got to start hitting some jump shots down the stretch here. Pistons are coming off of a big win against the Bucks a couple nights ago. They're back home here to face the Blazers, and they take on the Bucks tomorrow again. So that should be an interesting game as well here. So still 3-3 basketball game. 10:30 left to play in the first quarter. Kamara chatting it up on the sidelines here as they try to regroup here. I believe there's going to be a clear path foul that's going to be possibly going down here for the Pistons. We're going to see if that is actually the case here, but appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Not in my normal setup usually. We are currently broadcasting from Mexico right now, Cancun, Mexico, in the hotel. So hopefully the Wi-Fi is good enough for me to stream. It's actually kind of hysterical because watch the hotel Wi-Fi be better than my actual current setup back home. So it's kind of ironic that that's the case. So still an unofficial review here. Refs are basically making sure that this wasn't a clear path foul before we get back into basketball action here. But hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream tonight. Blazers and Pistons, 3-3 basketball game. Just started off here. 10:32 left to play in the first quarter. Again, no Donovan Cling in for the Blazers, so Robert Williams had to step into the starting role for him. But yeah, Kamara, Grant, Williams, Avdia, and Sissoko. Avdia is having a terrific year for the Portland Trailblazers. This is a clear path foul the referee just announced, which makes it very interesting. So I believe the Pistons are going to shoot a technical foul free throw. The Pistons fouled the Blazers. So Kamara, I believe, is going to shoot a technical foul free throw, and they're going to get the ball back here. So good stuff. Michigan State College Hockey. Yes, sir. Go Green. MSU. What's going on, buddy? What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Why can't your Lions help the Bears by losing? Good to see you. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, Lions had a big win last night against the Cowboys. I was debating about broadcasting that game, but we were literally I was running on an hour's sleep last night, so I just decided not to, but we posted a short about it. So Kamara misses the first free throw. It's a clear path foul called on Cade Cunningham. So the Blazers are getting the ball back here. Kamara at the free throw line. He does hit the second free throw. So the Blazers go up by 1 here. What's up, Walter? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the show. So yeah, BD, if you're subscribed, you should get the notification. Yeah, we're on YouTube, Facebook, when we do these live streams, so maybe Facebook. It's just Sheer Sports on Facebook. We're also broadcasting on Facebook. Denny Avdia working inside and Jaylen Duran. Avdia thought about it. Back outside of Jeremy Grant on the right wing. Grant gets it inside to Robert Williams for the layup, but they're going to deny it, though. They're going to say it's a goaltending call, so the Pistons come back the other way, though. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Cade's a turnover machine. Yeah, especially down the stretch. He's been giving the basketball away too early. That's something he has to work on. He definitely struggled throughout his career with the turnover margin, but if he can clean that up, get to the free throw line more, that'll help his game out tremendously. Duncan Robinson going coast to coast. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by the Blazers. Here come the Blazers back the other way. Blazers 4, Pistons 3. Swings it around here to Kamara. Kamara thought about a 3, working on Cade from the right post. Inside to Avdia, back outside to Grant from the left wing for 3. Hits it to go. Huge shot for Jeremy Grant. Blazers go up 7-3 here. 9:45 left to play in the first quarter. Assar Thompson working inside. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Denny Avdia. Back the other way for the Blazers. Avdia on the fast break. It's going to be blocked. But now they're going to say it was a goaltend, and they're going to count the bucket, I believe. So Assar Thompson blocked it a little bit too late off the glass, and Avdia is going to get credit with the basket there. That was awfully close, but they're going to mark it a goaltend here. Blazers go up 9-3 here. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully it sounds okay. There might be a little bit of an echo. I'm in a hotel room right now, but the show must go on. Duncan Robinson from the left wing, Pistons basketball back the other way. Jaylen Duran working inside here. Duran, right-handed layup is no good, but Assar Thompson gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. 9-5. That's the nickname that Pistons fans are calling Ron Holland to Assar Thompson. So 9-5 score here. 9:10 left to play in the first quarter. Avdia working inside, kicks it back around here. Jeremy Grant thought about a 3, gets it back to Sissoko from the right wing for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Denny Avdia, out of bounds, bad pass. It's going to be Pistons basketball comeback the other way. 9-5. 9 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream tonight. What's going on, everyone? Jaylen Duran at the top of the key, working on Sissoko. Duran can sometimes have a handle occasionally, so good to see him actually starting to move the basketball around. Tobias Harris working outside to Cade. He thought about a 3 from the left corner. going one-on-one against Kamara. Cade dishes it inside, back outside to Tobias from the corner for three. Air balls, no good. It's going to be Pistons basketball, but there's less than a second left on the shot clock. So Pistons are going to have to catch and shoot immediately on this possession here, moving back down the floor. Portland Trailblazers 9, Pistons 5, 8:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Cade looking to inbound the pass here, working inside of Jaylen Duran. It's going to be no good, shot clock violation, and the Blazers are going to be turning this back around here. So Blazers go up by 4. Each team has 3 turnovers in this opening quarter. So we're going to see if we can get something moving around here. Danny Avdia with the basketball, working the other way on Assar Thompson. It's going to be a foul on Assar Thompson before the shot. It's going to stay here with Portland Trailblazers basketball. So Portland Trailblazers, they did get back Damian Lillard in the offseason, so Damian Lillard does come home, which is cool to see for the Raptors fans. I would be shocked if they didn't retire Damian Lillard's jersey. He had a phenomenal career with them. Avdia working inside, count the bucket and the foul. Tough shot from Danny Avdia, and he's going to be going to the free throw line here to knock down this free throw for the three-point play. Portland Trailblazers 11, Pistons 5. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night, man. We're going to be currently doing this broadcast tonight and tomorrow for the Bucks game live in my hotel room from Cancun, Mexico. So I've had about 9 pina coladas so far, and I'm probably going to go for a 10th one after this broadcast is over. Danny Avdia hits the free throw for the three-point play. Portland Trailblazers go up 12-5 here. 8:20 left to play in the first quarter. Cade Cunningham with the basketball on the other way. Cade looking to set up the offense here. Dishes it back around to Assar. Cade with the basketball, swings it around Duncan Robinson from the left wing for 3. Hits it to go. Huge shot from Duncan Robinson. Cuts it down to 12-8. Down to a 4-point deficit now. Duncan Robinson, he's shooting 40% from the three-point line this season. That's the best that he's shot in his career since the 2020-21 season when they were in the bubble. So good to see, man. Love to see it. Duncan Robinson, huge pickup from the Pistons. Again, a little bit of a question mark because he did have to replace Malik Beasley, who had that ongoing, gambling investigation suspension that he had to face. So Duncan Robinson, he's been shooting the basketball pretty well here. He did miss the last couple games due to the ankle injury, but good to see Duncan Robinson shooting the ball well again here. So Blazers, they are getting some bench players in right now for the Blazers. They did knock down a huge 3 right there. So Blazers go up by 7 here. Huge shot from the top of the key, and the Pistons basketball coming back the other way. Assar Thompson gets it back to Cade at the top of the key. 7:35 left to play in the first quarter. Cade at the top of the key working on Avdia. Inside to Duran for the slam. Duran gets a huge hoop to go. 15-10 basketball game. Portland Trailblazers are a sneaky, underrated team. Don't let their record fool you. They have some players on their squad. Tobias Harris nearly steals it at the top of the key. Gets it back inside to Avdia. Avdia working for a right-handed layup. He gets his own miss. Back outside to Kamara for the 3. No good. Boarded by Tobias, and the Pistons basketball come back the other way. Tobias going coast to coast. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Shaedon Sharpe. Shaedon Sharpe with the basketball. Checks into the game for the first time. Dishes it back to Avdia. Thought about a 3. Kicks it around. Working inside. It's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Duncan Robinson. And Kamara, I believe it's going to stay here on the floor here for the Blazers. So we got our first commercial break coming up for you guys right here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Commercial break underway. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Portland Trailblazers go up 15-10 here. 6:48 left to play in the first quarter. Jeremy Grant leading the way for the Portland Trailblazers. He's got 6 points so far in this one as well. Assar Thompson's leading the way for the Pistons. He's got 5 points, a board, and assist. Tobias Harris is still scoreless, as so as Cade Cunningham. But yeah, man, like I said, Blazers are a good basketball team. Don't let their record fool you. They've got some guys on their team. Currently, Damian Lillard's hurt right now, which is a big loss for the Portland Trailblazers. But Danny Avdia is playing like an all-star this year. He's having a terrific season for the Portland Trailblazers. The Washington Wizards drafted him in the first round a couple years ago. But he's been balling out for the Blazers so far to start the season. Both teams shooting 50% from the three-point line so far. Portland's 3 for 6. Detroit's 1 for 2. Thanks to that Duncan Robinson three-pointer. What's up, PA? How you doing? What's up, buddy? What's going on? So yeah, starting to get probably their second unit in here for both teams here. Try to take some starters off to get some rest. But this should be an interesting, close basketball game coming down to the wire here. So good to go, man. Currently in a commercial break. Get you guys back in action here once this is over with. But yeah, Robert Williams, he's been around the block. I remember him when he was on the Celtics, working inside. Sissoko, Avdia, Kamara, Jeremy Grant, very familiar with his game. Pistons, he was playing with us for a few seasons a couple years ago. So what's going on, Dakota? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, Shaedon Sharpe, another big-time rookie. Not a rookie this year, but young up-and-coming player as well for the Portland Trailblazers. So definitely interesting. Scoot Henderson was a guy at the Blazers drafted in the top 3, I believe, a couple years ago as well. That was the draft, I believe, with Jaden Ivey, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of Pistons fans were asking to draft Scoot Henderson, but the Blazers scooped him up, I believe, at pick 3 in the draft there. So definitely interesting to see. So Pistons basketball coming back the other way. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. I feel like this is a Paul Reed game. I love Paul Reed. He is such an underrated piece to this team, man. And they got to start using him more, though. So definitely interesting. It was Assar. That's right. That was also the victory year. Yeah, you're right. You're right, MSU. Thank you for pointing that out, buddy. So yeah, Pistons currently down 5 here, coming back from a commercial break. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the streams tonight. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Again, this could come down to the final shot. Again, leads disappear very quickly in basketball, so they got to push the tempo here and try to get something going here offensively for the Pistons. So Blazers coming back the other way here. Working inside, Shaedon Sharpe all the way to the rim is good. Right-handed layup. Portland Trailblazers go up 7 here. Pistons basketball back the other way. They still have their starters in, which is kind of surprising. I would imagine JB goes to his bench here pretty shortly. Cade Cunningham at the top of the key here, working on Kamara. Cade, right wing 3 is good. How about Cade Cunningham from the right wing? He gets on the board for his first basket of the game, and Cade gets on the board here with a big 3. 17-13 basketball game, 6 minutes left to play. Denny Avdia working on the right side here, dishes it outside to Shaedon Sharpe, who's working on Cade on the left wing. Sharpe trying to make a move, switches back to Tobias. The ball goes off of his left ankle. It's going to be Pistons basketball coming back the other way. 6:06 left to play in the first quarter. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Like and subscribe. I'm currently doing this broadcast in my Cancun, Mexico hotel room, so hopefully the Wi-Fi is pretty good. And I joke about this. I guarantee you we're not going to have any interruptions, ironically, compared to if I was home using my home Wi-Fi. It's just kind of ironic how that works. Assar Thompson working inside. Jaylen Duran's going to be a foul called on the Blazers. Going to stay here with Pistons basketball. Followed by Sissoko working inside on Duran. Pistons down 4 here with 5:56 left to play in the first quarter. Blazers are going to start to go to their bench now. They're going to start getting some bench players in the game here. So 5:56 left to play in the first quarter. Cade looking to inbound this basketball here to Jaylen Duran on the left wing, working inside. Right-handed layup is good. How about Jaylen Duran cutting it back down to 2? 17-15 basketball game, 5:45 left to play in the first quarter. Shaedon Sharpe with the basketball, dishes it around here to Caleb Love, who checks into the game for the Blazers. Caleb Love's also having a sneaky good year off the bench for the Portland Trailblazers. Had a great career at Arizona. Caleb Love, left-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Duncan Robinson. Pistons basketball back the other way. Cade working inside of Jaylen Duran. Behind the back pass to Assar Thompson. He misses the layup. Boarded by Danny Avdia. Kicks it around here to Sissoko. He can't handle it, though. It's going to be a turnover, and Pistons basketball coming back the other way. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Appreciate you being here, BD. What's up, Dakota? Blazers the only team the Thunder lost to this year. Really? That's interesting. Thunder the best team in the NBA, too, right now. So that's something to say about the Blazers. So, good deal. 21-1. Yeah, that's crazy. Thunder, if they stay healthy, they're going to probably go to the finals again this year. I would be shocked if they did. So Kamara working on Cade at the top of the key here. Cade Going at Kamara, working inside Jaylen Duran. Thought about an easy layup. He does get it to go here. Kind of regretted it at first, but then he turns it around, puts it in. Pistons go on a 9-2 run here for the last 2:28 of this basketball game, and the Blazers are going to take their first timeout of the game here. Make sure my timeouts are correct. It's something I got to work on. I got to actually check the ESPN box score. Yeah, so each team's used a timeout here. Tie basketball game with the commercial break underway. Pistons 17, Blazers 17. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show. Jeremy Grant and Jaylen Duran both have 6 points in this one. Currently right now it's Kamara, Avdia, Reith has checked into the game, Caleb Love, and Shaedon Sharpe for the Blazers. Pistons are still rolling with Duncan Robinson, Duran, Cade, Isaiah Stewart has checked into the game for the first time, and Karis LeVert has stepped onto the floor for the Pistons. Karis LeVert is a guy that I really believe can make a huge step this year for the Pistons. When he was on the Brooklyn Nets a couple seasons ago, he was playing very well. So that's another player that's off our bench that I believe can knock down some big-time shots when it gets eventually to the playoffs. Kind of like our Dennis Schroeder kind of type of player. But Marcus Sasser, good to see him kind of get back from that injury. He is out for this game, but he's currently healthy. He just has to get back into basketball shape because he's missed the first month and a half of basketball. So it's going to be interesting to see how J.B. Bickerstaff uses Sasser with Cade and Dennis Jenkins running the point guard position. But yeah, we're going to see what happens with that moving forward here. But yeah, Paul Reed's another guy. Again, you know, J.B. Bickerstaff, I think he has to get more minutes out of him somehow. Because Beef Stew, I love him. He's such a great rim protector, but I think Paul Reed has a little bit more offensive game to him than Beef Stew does. And by the way, I had to explain to my parents who Beef Stew was. They're like, did you say Beef Stew? I'm like, yeah, Isaiah Stewart is his name. So definitely a huge player in this game. Pistons actually lost him. He got ejected a couple nights ago against the Milwaukee Bucks. He was going at it with Bobby Portis on the sidelines. He actually picked up 2 technical fouls in that opening. I think it was the third quarter. The third quarter, he picked up 2 straight technical fouls, but definitely good to get Bobby Portis back into the Isaiah Stewart back into the game here for the Pistons. Definitely miss his defensive presence, guarding the paint. So good to see it. Anthony Davis is with the Mavs now. Yep, for sure. Just wondering if any Lions players show up tonight because Kate was at the Lions game last night. Oh yeah, Kate was at the Lions game. Yeah. Well, it was weird because like Kate was born in Dallas, Texas, and he's a Cowboy fan, so it was weird to see him on the sideline say "Go Cowboys," but you know he's in the Motor City with Ford Field, so. Kind of ironic. Isaiah Thomas, Zeke is at the desk with George Blaha and Gregory Kelser. Avdia turnaround jump shot is no good. Boarded by Jaylen Duran back the other way, coming back from commercial break here. Pistons working inside. It's going to be a turnover though on Isaiah Stewart off of Jaylen Duran. It's going to be Blazers basketball back the other way. Isaiah Thomas, the greatest Piston ever, 13 NBA seasons, back-to-back titles, of course, with the Bad Boys in the 89-90 season. So, good to see. For Danny Avdia, 20-17 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Here we go, guys. Cade with the basketball, top of the key, working on the Blazers. Cade works it around here to Duncan Robinson, working inside to Jaylen Duran. Duran thought about a layup, goes inside, gets it to go. Huge hoop from the Detroit Pistons and Jaylen Duran. 20-19 basketball game here. 4 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 3:58 left to play. Shaedon Sharpe for the 3, top of the key, no good. Boarded by Jaylen Duran. Cade with the basketball back the other way. Cade on the left wing, dishes it to Duncan Robinson, top of the key for 3, hits it to go. Huge shot for Duncan Robinson. 22-20 basketball game, 3:42 left to play in the first quarter. Danny Avdia with the basketball, working on Karis LeVert. Caleb Love sets the screen for Avdia. Avdia goes inside, dishes it back outside, thought about a 3, gets it back from the right wing for 3, hits it to go. Huge hoop from Danny Avdia. This guy has been balling all season long for the Portland Trailblazers. Ben Wallace is my favorite Piston. Yeah, Ben Wallace is a beast. He was my favorite too growing up. Jaylen Duran working inside, misses the shot, boarded by Caleb Love. Caleb Love with the basketball back the other way. Caleb Love thought about a three, working on Cade Cunningham. Gets it over to Heath. Heath working inside to Danny Avdia, who's posting up on Duncan Robinson. Avdia working inside. It's going to be a foul called on Isaiah Stewart. Blazers are currently in the bonus here, so Avdia is going to shoot a pair of free throws for the Portland Trailblazers. 2:56 left to play in the first quarter. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Pistons and Blazers broadcasting you guys live from my Mexico hotel room. Every now and then it might get a little glitchy, but it seems to be working fine so far here. So you guys are going to get shows tonight and tomorrow for the Bucks game as well, Pistons and Bucks. Let me know who's here in the chat. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Avdia, first free throw on the way. It is no good. He misses the first free throw. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the stream. So, Avdia looking to hit down the second free throw here for the Portland Trailblazers to go up by 2 in this basketball game. George Blaha going into his 50th season as the Pistons broadcaster. Absolute legend. Hopefully Blaha has another chance to call another Pistons title. Obviously, he was broadcasting during those 89-90 days of the Bad Boys, but he has seen it all. Have a ton of respect for George Blaha. Avdia knocks down the second free throw here, so the Blazers go up by 2 here. 24-22 basketball game. Karis LeVert on the right wing. Trying to work inside here. Right-handed layup is good. Nice shot from Karis LeVert to tie this basketball game. 24-24. Blazers back the other way. 2:30 left to play in the first quarter. Robert Williams working inside here to the Raptors. Going to be a foul called, I believe, on Isaiah Stewart. It's going to be Blazers going to go to the free throw line here to knock down some free throws for the Blazers. 2:29 left to play in the first quarter. Pistons 24, Blazers 24. Always good to see Isaiah Thomas in the house at the Pistons game. They're currently showing him on the broadcast right now. He's chatting up with George and Gregory. Shaedon Sharpe looking to knock down the free throw. It is good. First free throw on the way. 25-24 game so far. Waiting for Pat Fitzgerald to go to the transfer portal. Alessio Milivojevic, offensive lines, wide receivers 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy year for the transfer portal for sure, MSU fan. Big game tomorrow, dude, MSU Duke. 2:29 left to play in the first quarter. Sharpe gets the second free throw here, so 26-24 basketball game. Dance Jenkins has checked into the game here for the Pistons. Avdia working at the top of the key, dishes it back to Karis LeVert. Beef Stew checks into the game here. It's going to be a foul called, I believe, on the Blazers on the floor. So, Portland Trailblazers still up by 2. 2:18 left to play. I believe it was a defensive 5-second call for the Blazers. So, it's going to be a technical foul free throw for the Pistons. Karis LeVert misses the technical foul free throw. Pistons have been missing a lot of those free throws, literally, in their opening couple games for the Pistons this year. So, something to watch out here for. But 2:18 left to play in the first quarter. Trying to get the basketball in. Nearly had a 5-second violation. It's going to be, a timeout for the Pistons. JB had to burn a timeout there. We couldn't get the ball in, literally, so we had to burn a timeout to avoid the 5-second turnover from the out-of-bounds pass. So another commercial break coming up here for you guys tonight. Blazers 26, Pistons 24. About 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. So we got a commercial break underway, I believe, here for the Pistons. Jaden Ivey's about to check into the game here for the Pistons as well. So, looking good, man. Again, Blazers are, they're 9-13 on the year, but again, I believe that they have a very tough schedule with them obviously competing in the Western Conference, but don't let their record fool you because they can definitely go on some runs, knock down some big-time shots, and try to get this in a competitive basketball game here. So, good stuff. Trailblazers 26, Pistons 24. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Coming back from commercial break right here momentarily. If MSU can beat Duke tomorrow, that not only puts Sparty as a Big Ten contender, but a national championship contender. Oh, for sure, dude. If we knock off a top 5 team, that'd be the 4th straight ranked win against top 25 opponents. Yeah, Arkansas, Kentucky, North Carolina, and then Duke tomorrow. So, Yeah, Breslin Center is going to be absolutely going crazy tomorrow for the MSU and North Carolina game for sure. Excuse me, MSU Duke game tomorrow. 2:18 left to play in the first quarter. Coming back from commercial break for you guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Karis LeVert working inside. Right-handed layup is good. 26-26 basketball game. 2:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Shaedon Sharpe with the basketball working on Dance Jenkins. Sharpe working inside. Right-handed layup is no good. It's going to be a foul called, though, I believe, on Ron Holland, and Sharpe is going to go to the free throw line here. Portland Trailblazers are still in the bonus right now. Yeah, Michigan's really good for basketball, too, this year as well. So I think it's Michigan, Purdue, and I forgot who the other team was. They're like top 3 in the Ken Pom rankings. The Ken Pom rankings never lie. I think like the last 15, 20 years in a row, like whoever finishes first in the Ken Pom rankings, like usually at least at a minimum gets to the Final Four, if not win it all. So it's crazy how accurate the Ken Pom rankings are. Blazers go up by 1 here. Sharpe hits the first free throw. Second free throw on the way is good. 28-26 basketball game. Portland Trailblazers go up by 2. Cade goes to the bench with a little bit of rest, and we're going to have some fun. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Karis LeVert at the top of the key, trying to get it inside here. Working on Jeremy Grant, who checks back into the game here for the Blazers. Dance Jenkins from the left wing, trying to make something happen here. Jenkins, spot up 3 is no good. It's going to be boarded, though, by Jaden Ivey. Ivey, cross-court pass to Ron Holland, gets it back outside of Dance Jenkins from the right corner. Jenkins gets it back to Holland from the left corner for 3. Rainbow Lollipop 3 is in. That was sweet, literally. 29-28 basketball game. Huge hoop from Ron Holland. Cade loves it on the bench here. 1:13 left to play here in the first quarter. Shaedon Sharpe, pull-up jump shot from the top of the key is no good. Boarded by Ron Holland. Tries to save it. He definitely does save it inbounds. Ron Holland going coast to coast here. All the way to the hole. It's going to be no good, but there's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Robert Williams. And it's going to be staying here with the Pistons. I believe Holland's going to shoot a couple free throws here for the Pistons. A lot of Ben Wallace and Isaiah Stewart. Yeah, for sure. There's some game from Big Ben to Stewart as well. Backs down to nobody. Definitely can hold his own in the paint. Ron Holland knocks down the first free throw here. Pistons 30, Portland Trailblazers 28. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night, folks. So Ron Holland looking to knock down the second free throw here for the Pistons. Ron Holland, free throw on the way, is in and out, no good. Boarded by Shaedon Sharpe, and the Blazers come back the other way with the basketball. Pistons 30, Blazers 28. Shaedon Sharpe working on Ron Holland. Turnaround jump shot is no good. It's going to be boarded by the Pistons, boarded by Karis LeVert. Gets it back here at the top of the key. Karis LeVert working inside on Jeremy Grant. LeVert lost it out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover, and the Blazers are going to get it back here, come back the other way. 30 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Caleb Love with the basketball. Love working inside, kicks it back outside to Williams for 3. It is in and out, no good. Boarded by the Pistons, and Jaden Ivey takes control here. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dance Jenkins is going to hold it for the final shot here. Jenkins at the top of the key working on Sharpe. 10 seconds left to play. Pistons up by 2. Jenkins trying to get something set up here. Ron Holland sets the screen for Jenkins. Jenkins, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He's got to get a shot off. Goes to the hole, and it is no good. It's going to be Pistons 30, Blazers 28 at the end of the first quarter here. Going to switch to the second with a commercial break coming up for you guys momentarily. But, yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on for the Pistons to see if they can knock down some critical clutch free throws. Clutch free throws have been kind of struggling for the Pistons this year so far. So they get back from a commercial break here coming up here shortly. Pistons, like I said, they have the Milwaukee Bucks tomorrow. We just got done playing the Bucks. That was a heartbreaking loss that we had a couple nights ago, and the Pistons are going to get him back here on Saturday. No word on Giannis at all. I believe he's going to be out still with that ankle injury, so he's going to be probably returning in a couple weeks here. So is Taurean Prince. Big 2 losses for the Bucks coming up on Saturday, but something to work on as well here. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat here. Guys are going to be going to the second quarter. Currently in a commercial break right now. Only concern I have is if Cam Ward's available to play tomorrow. He missed the Iowa game to some leg injury. Yeah, hopefully Cam Ward's healthy enough. He had an 18-point game against Arkansas. Yeah, for sure. He can definitely get the crowd fired up for sure. Definitely a bench spark plug piece for Tom Izzo this year. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Michigan and Michigan State are really good this year for basketball. So, I believe they play each other in January. That's when they finally meet. I think that game's at the Breslin Center, I believe, sometime in January. So, some other scores around the league right now, guys. Celtics are up 23 on the Lakers right now at halftime. Heat and Magic, a 3-point game. Heat are up by 3. Hawks are up 17 on the Denver Nuggets right now, which is kind of surprising. Cavs and Spurs tie at 38 apiece. Blazers actually beat the Cavaliers a couple nights ago. They actually upset them on the road. So that was a big win for the Portland Trailblazers. Knicks are obliterating the Jazz. They're up 27 early in the first half. Bulls and Pacers just kicked off, and then you got Mavericks and Thunder later tonight at 9:30 Eastern. So definitely, this Portland Trailblazer team, they're 9-13. That's what their record says. But again, they've got some guys on their squad that can really ball down the stretch. So again, we know what Jeremy Grant's about. If you guys are a Pistons fan, you remember that he was here for the Pistons for a couple seasons when we actually traded for him from the. Oh man, who did he come over from? I forgot the team he came over from. But Jeremy Grant spent some time here in Detroit. Actually, with Cade. I think Cade's rookie season, he was balling with Cade, I believe it or not. So, coming back from commercial break here. Blazers working inside. Jeremy Grant, right-handed layup is up and in. He hits it to go. So, it's a tie basketball game. 30-30 basketball game here. 11:40 left to play for the Pistons and Blazers tonight. Jaden Ivey with Cade Cunningham working inside to Isaiah Stewart. It's going to be a foul called, though, I believe, on the Blazers in the act of shooting. So Isaiah Stewart's going to go to the free throw line here. 11:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic evening. Chris Murray has checked into the game for the Blazers. Beef Stew hits the first free throw, 31-30 basketball game, 11:30 left to play here in the first half. Isaiah Stewart at the free throw line trying to knock down both these free throws. Pistons play the Atlanta Hawks a week from today. 32-30 basketball game, 11:30 left to play in the second quarter here. Blazers trying to get something going here offensively. Robert Williams working on the right wing. Dishes it back outside of Jeremy Grant, who's working on Cade on the left baseline. Grant, right-handed layup is no good. It's going to be put back up and in by Williams, but they're going to say it was a goaltending, so no bucket for the Blazers. Pistons 32, Blazers 30, 11-11 left to play here in the second quarter. Cade with the basketball, working on Jeremy Grant at the top of the key. Dishes it back to Ivey, who gets it right back to Cade. Cade working inside. It's going to be out of bounds off of Grant. It's going to be staying here with the Pistons. Pistons are up by 2 here in the second quarter. Cade looking inbound the pass here to Ron Holland from the corner for 3. No good. Boarded by Jaden Ivey. Ivey is going to get fouled here in the act of shooting. It's going to be 2 free throws for Jaden Ivey coming up here for the Pistons. 10:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Blake Griffin was a beast for the Sooners. Yep, he was awesome. And then the Pistons had him for a couple years. Did get the Pistons to the playoffs, but shortly lived. And then his age kind of took over, and then he kind of retired. Pistons 33, Blazers 30. Jaden Ivey hits the first free throw here. Caleb Love's been huge off the bench for the Blazers this year so far. Jaden Ivey knocks down the second free throw here. 34-30 basketball game here in the second quarter. Blazers with the basketball. Jeremy Grant working on Ron Holland at the top of the key. Jeremy Grant switches back off to Duncan Robinson on the left wing. Jeremy Grant goes back to Ron Holland, working inside. Stolen away by Ron Holland underneath the basket. It's going to be a foul called on Jeremy Grant. A little bit of a frustrating foul, in my opinion, from Jeremy Grant right there. So it's going to be Pistons coming back the other way. A foul called on Jeremy Grant. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, subscribe. It's free. It helps out the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Currently doing this game play-by-play broadcast, guys, in Cancun, Mexico right now. So hopefully the internet's okay for my hotel room right now. The show must go on. Ron Holland at the top of the key gets it back to Cade Cunningham. Cade working inside, goes to the left-handed layup. It is no good. He rebounds his own shot here, puts it back up and in. Way to finish Cade, 36-30 basketball game. 10-13 left to play here in the second quarter. Jeremy Grant nearly posterizes Isaiah Stewart. He met him at the rim here. Blocks it, coming back the other way for the Pistons. It's going to be a kick ball, though, I believe. It's going to come back here and stay with the Blazers. So nice block from Isaiah Stewart right there. Working on Sissoko, my bad. Sissoko he blocked, excuse me. So it's going to stay here with the Blazers, I believe, a kick ball. So, and that's the thing. You know, Isaiah Stewart, Miles Turner dunked on him a couple nights ago, but if you go at the rim with someone every single time, you're going to be bound to get dunked on. But most of the time, he's pretty capable of blocking those shots. Sissoko kicks it back outside Jeremy Grant for three from the left wing. It is no good, but I believe it's going to be a foul called on the Blazers coming back the other way away from the ball. So it's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. 9:45 left to play here in the second quarter. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Let me know who's here in the chat. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Jeremy Grant was a little bit of upset. He thought he got fouled on that three-point attempt. I guess not, though, from the ref. So Cade with the basketball coming back the other way from the left wing. Cade working inside on Kamara, dishes it back inside to Ron Holland. Left-handed layup is no good. Boarded by the Blazers, and the Blazers come back the other way with it. From the right wing goes Sissoko. Sissoko working inside on Isaiah Stewart. Right-handed layup is no good. They're going to call a foul, though, before the shot. So I believe on Isaiah Stewart's going to pick that one up there. What's up, Dina? How you doing? 9:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Isaiah Stewart gets called for the foul, and I believe Jaylen Duran is going to check back in here for the Pistons. Yeah, so Duran checks out Isaiah Stewart. He already has 3 fouls. That's not good for the Pistons. 3 early fouls in very short little minutes for the Pistons coming off the bench. So definitely something to keep an eye out here. Pistons 36, Blazers 30, 9:23 left to play in the second quarter. Blazers haven't made a shot in the last 2 minutes here. Jeremy Grant gets swatted away by Jaylen Duran. Working coast to coast. Cade Cunningham, right-handed layup is no good. Blazers get it back. They're going to call a foul, though, I believe, on Javonte Green. So Blazers are going to get it back here with 9 minutes left to play in the first half. So Blazers get it back inside here. Sissoko working at the top of the key, working on Javonte Green. Sissoko dishes it back to Kamara. Kamara working inside to Cade. Dishes it around here from the corner for 3 for the Blazers. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Reith. 36-33 basketball game. That's Reith's second three-point shot made. Duran backdoor pass to Javonte Green. Javonte Green puts it up. No good. Boarded by Jaylen Duran. Duran working inside. It's going to be an offensive foul called on Jaylen Duran. And it's going to be a turnover here for the Pistons, and the Blazers come back the other way with the basketball. 8:30 left to play in the first half. Yeah, Reith was just barely outside the restricted area, so that's a good call there from the official. 8:33 left to play in the first half. And now they call a blocking foul on Ron Holland. Ron Holland goes to set the charge here. It looked like he had his feet set, but I guess the ref didn't agree with it, so Ron Holland picks up a blocking foul called against Jeremy Grant. It's going to stay here with Blazers basketball. 36-33, 8:30 left to play in the first half. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in to the stream tonight. JD Bickerstaff can't believe it. So Jeremy Grant at the free throw line. He's got 8 points so far in this game and make it 9. He knocks down the free throw. 36-34 basketball game. Yeah. Ron Holland was moving his feet a little bit underneath the basket. I mean, you could go either way with that call, but they do call it against the Pistons. JB really can't believe it on the sidelines. He's kind of shrugging his shoulders, complaining to the refs about it. But it is what it is. 8:30 left to play in the first half. Jeremy Grant's second free throw on the way. It is up, and it is in. 36-35 game. 1 point basketball game. 8:30 left to play here in the first half. K with the basketball. Coming back the other way for the Pistons. Cade at the top of the key working on Kamara. Cade trying to dance on Kamara. Mid-range jump shot inside is no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Cade kicks it back outside Javonte Green from the corner for 3. No good. It's going to be boarded by Jeremy Grant back the other way for the Blazers. Grant working inside. Grant gets it back to Shaedon Sharpe. It's going to be a foul called, though, I believe, on Cade trying to kick out that pass to Shaedon Sharpe. And it's going to be Blazers basketball. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, foul called on Cade. Jeremy Grant was driving to his right. Cade got a little bit of his body at him. A little bit of an acting job as well from Jeremy Grant, but they did call the foul here on Cade. So, something to look at there as well. 8:08 left to play here in the first half. Both teams are now in the bonus. So, Pistons did have a foul to give. Now they're officially in the bonus for both teams. So Shaedon Sharpe looking inbound this basketball here for the Blazers. 8:08 left to play in the first half. Avdia with the basketball checks back in for the Blazers, guarded by Assar Thompson. Assar working on Avdia on the left wing. Avdia kicks it back to Sissoko. Sissoko working inside here. Puts up a shot. No good. There's going to be a foul called, though, on Jaylen Duran. Excuse me, Reith. Not Sissoko. That's Reith that worked inside Duran. But usually it takes me a bit for like the first half. I kind of nailed down the opposing team's starters, and then by the second half, I'm kind of familiar with everybody. But yeah, that is on Duran. Reith went at Duran, so Reith's going to shoot a couple free throws here for the Portland Trailblazers. So Reith, first free throw on the way. It is good. Tie basketball game, 36-36 basketball game. Fans are kind of upset. They're putting out a particular chant. If you guys can guess what that is. They are visibly upset with the refs. You can hear them in the stands at LCA right now. So Duop Reith, coming from South Sudan, made his way all the way over to the NBA. Third season. Misses the free throw. He gets it back, though. Still a tie basketball game. Caleb Love working inside, no good, boarded by Reith, sworn by Ron Holland. It's going to be a turnover for the Blazers. Cade gets it, dunks it to go. So Cade basically, it was going to be an over and back violation, but Cade just grabbed it and went straight to the hole. 38-36 basketball game. Avdia working inside, right-handed layup is no good, boarded by Jaylen Duran. Cade with the basketball, pushing it, going coast to coast. Working inside, lob for the slam to JD. 40-36 basketball game. Jaylen Duran and Cade are fired up. Portland Trailblazers have to take a timeout here. Nice play from Cade to JD. A turn of events there. Both teams have used 2 timeouts. Blazers take a timeout here, and the Pistons go up by 4 here with 7:20 left to play here left in the first half. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream tonight. Pistons and Blazers doing this game from my hotel room right now in Cancun, Mexico. We're going to be also doing the Pistons and Bucks game tomorrow night as well, guys. Bucks, they beat the Pistons a couple nights ago. Pistons are looking for revenge. Coming back home to LCA tomorrow. And the Pistons have some time off because they got the NBA Cup going on next week. So the Pistons don't play until the following Friday against the Hawks, after the NBA Cup is over with. So, something to be watching out about as well. So, I'll give you guys some stats. Once again, Danny Avdia leading the way for the Blazers. He's got 12 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Jeremy Grant's got 10 points. He's 2 for 3 from the three-point line. I did like Jeremy Grant when he was a Piston. He's getting up there in age. He's 31 years old, coming over from Syracuse. He's made his way around a bunch of different teams in the NBA, but Troy Weaver did acquire him, and he played a couple good seasons for the Pistons, and then it just didn't really work out, and he kind of shipped them off, though, to the Blazers. So best of luck to Jeremy Grant in his career as well. For the Pistons, as far as they go, Jaylen Duran's got 10 points so far, 4 rebounds, a couple turnovers for Duran. Isaiah Stewart got in foul trouble early in this game. He's already has 3 personal fouls, so something to be watching out about for Beef Stew. Ron Holland's got 4 points and a steal off the bench here. Karis LeVert's got 4 points. Ivy with a bucket, a couple rebounds. So, again, competitive, close basketball game, back and forth down to the wire. I believe the opening spread in this game was Pistons were, I believe, minus 9.5. That's what Vegas had them at. So, you're starting to see a little bit of a close basketball game. Blazers had the lead a couple times. Pistons came back. They regained the lead here. They're up by 4. But something to be looking out for as we move down the stretch here. But yeah, it's clutch free throws. Like Pistons, they seem to hit their free throws early in the first half. And then the second half, free throws roll around, and we just can't really hit them in clutch situations, which, causes an extra possession, or it makes it a 2-score game instead of a 1-score game. So Pistons have got to work on their free throws, and especially somebody said a little bit for the turnovers. They got to limit their turnovers because turnovers are your own team's kryptonite, and that can definitely cost you ball games. So, coming back from commercial break here, Pistons 40, Blazers 36, 7 minutes left to play here in the first half. Cade working on Caleb Love at the top of the key. Reith looking to set the screen for Love. Reith gets it back to Kamara from the left wing for 3, no good. Boarded by Assar. Assar dishes it back to Cade. Cade running the floor here. Cade, left hand is going to be no good. He tried to lob it to Jaylen Duran. A late foul call on the Blazers. Wow, it was a late foul call. It was almost a turnover, but they're going to stay here with the Pistons. That was called on Kamara, trying to guard the lob from Jaylen Duran right there. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Pistons 40, Portland Trailblazers 36. Jaylen Duran at the free throw line here. Again, both teams are in the bonus. Jaylen Duran knocks down the first free throw, 41-36 basketball game. 6:50 left to play in the first half. Jaylen Duran looking for the second free throw here to knock down, to put the Pistons up by 6. Duran at the free throw line. Shot is up, and it is in and out, no good, boarded by Reith and the Blazers. And the Blazers come back the other way here, looking to put some tempo up. Avdia at the top of the key, dishes it back to Reith. Gets it back to Avdia on the right wing. Avdia looking to drive inside the paint, kicks it back out to Caleb Love on the left wing. Shaedon Sharpe has the basketball now, kicks it back to Avdia, swings it around to Reith, thought about a 3. Caleb Love dishes it around to Kamara. Kamara kick it back outside to Avdia. Can't get the shot off in time. Good Pistons defense on that stretch right there. Cade loves it. Anytime you can force a shot clock violation, that is a good sign from your defense. 6:25 left to play here in the first half. Cade with the basketball, working on Kamara at the top of the key. Cade is going to get fouled, I believe, on Kamara. So 41-36 basketball game, 6:18 left to play in the first half. 5-point basketball game here. Cade's going to be shooting some free throws. Yeah, if Cade could get to the line like 3-4 more times more a game, that would be outstanding. Cade at the free throw line. He misses the first free throw. 41-36 here. Pistons still up by 5. Cade Cunningham, Jaylen Duran, one of the best two-man games in the NBA. The pick-and-roll combo has been deadly for opposing teams this season. Cade knocks down the second free throw here. 42-36 basketball game. Pistons go up by 6. So Caleb Love with the basketball, working on Cade on the right wing here. Love trying to push it here against the Pistons. Trying to get the open man here. Dishes it around to Shaedon Sharpe. Sharpe at the top of the key, still working on Cade. Sharpe trying to make something happen here, working inside, left-handed layup is no good. Gets his own rebound, though, puts it back up and in. It's a 4-point basketball game. 5:55 left to play here in the first half. Assar Thompson gets it back to Cade on the other way. Cade working on Danny Avdia, double team by Kamara, working inside to Assar Thompson, kicks it back to Tobias for the corner three, gets it to go. Huge shoot for Tobias Harris, 45-38 basketball game. Coming back the other way here, turn it over, stolen by Assar Thompson. Assar going coast to coast, working inside, left-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Tobias Harris, he can't get it to go. Pinball around here to the Portland Trailblazers. Blazers come back with it the other way. Shaedon Sharpe working on Javonte Green, kicks it back to Caleb Love for the three, no good. Boarded by Jaylen Duran. Pistons get it back here. Tobias Harris with the basketball back the other way to Assar Thompson. Assar slams it home, count the bucket and the foul. What a shot from Assar Thompson. He caught a body midair, and Assar Thompson is going to go to the free throw line to try and knock down the three-point play here. What a play from Assar Thompson going coast to coast, working inside. Count the bucket and the foul. Nice play from Assar Thompson back the other way. Huge hoop there. We got a commercial break coming up here with Assar Thompson going to shoot the free throw to try to make it a, what would that be, a 10-point game? Yeah, 47-38 basketball game. Cade and Assar working well together here down the stretch. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. Where's Duncan Robinson? I believe he checked back into the game here for the Pistons. So good to see it. But yeah, Duncan, definitely have to get more out of him in this game. He does have a couple threes in this game so far, but definitely want to get more use out of him for sure. So 47-38, Assar Thompson trying to make it a 10-point basketball game here for the Pistons. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Friday, December 5th, we're going to be doing Pistons and Bucks tomorrow night, guys, from my hotel room once again. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me okay. I was a little hesitant when I got here to Mexico if the Wi-Fi was going to be, like, decent or not, because you can get online, but it's a matter of streaming, because there's download speed and there's upload speed, in case you guys did know for internet. And the upload speed is what matters the most when you do a live stream. So I was a little bit hesitant when we came here, but it looks like it's all working out. So, yeah, I was thinking about doing the Lions game yesterday, but my family and I were literally on like 1-2 hours sleep the night before, and we were exhausted in the pool all day long from the sunlight, so we just kind of laid low. But Lions did get a big win, though, over the Cowboys. Sounds good. 47-38 basketball game. Pistons are trying to make it a 10-point game here. Coming back down the stretch here, coming back from a commercial break. But, yeah, again, you know, we're going to have those shaky losses here and there. It's unfortunate. We should have beaten the Bucks. We were up 18 points at one point a couple nights ago in Milwaukee, and we just kind of collapsed in the second half. Just couldn't really hit our shots. Bucks went on a crazy run. A.J. Green killed us from three, and it's just the way it goes, though. But, again, you're going to have these teams where, you know, they're going to go up on a crazy lead, and then you're going to blow it in the second half. You know, a bunch of teams do that. They're going to have 1 or 2 3-game mishaps this season. It's just kind of part of making an NBA team throughout the season. What's up, Way? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, buddy. It's going great, dude. Mexico's been awesome. I do not miss the weather back in Michigan. It's like 15 degrees and cold and snowy in Michigan. It's like 80 degrees and sunny here in Mexico. So appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic, though. Pistons 47, Blazers 38. Assar Thompson is going to be going to the free throw line here to try and make it a 3-point play. Assar Thompson at the free throw line puts up the shot, and he misses it. Assar Thompson doesn't really necessarily have the best jump shot. He's working on it, though. But again, it's something that it'll take him time to get to developing on. But if he can knock down that shot, dude, it's over for the league. Shaedon Sharpe, turnaround jump shot 3 is no good. It's going to be off of the Blazers, off of Kamara, and it's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. 4:49 left to play here in the first half. Pistons 47, Blazers 38. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me okay. But yeah, we're broadcasting from my hotel room in Mexico right now. Dennis Jenkins with the basketball, working on Kamara on the right wing here. Jenkins trying to make something happen here. Karis LeVert sets the screen here for Tobias, a down screen, trying to ask for the basketball. Can't get it, though. Back to Duran at the top of the key, working on Avdia. Duran gets it back inside of Tobias Harris. Turnaround jump shot is no good. Gets his own shot and puts it back up, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Second chance points have been so big for the Pistons this season, whether they get the offensive rebound, they put it back up, or they get the, and one opportunities. They've been one of the best teams in the NBA at creating those opportunities so far this season. So Tobias is going to go to the free throw line here, try to make this a 10-point game. Tobias Harris has been big for us so far this year. First free throw is up and in for Tobias, 48-38 basketball game. Both teams are still in the bonus. 4:25 left to play here in the first half. Tobias Harris trying to knock down the second free throw here to put the Pistons up by 11. Oh, I forgot, guys. This hotel that I'm in is currently on motion sensors for light to kind of save electricity. So a lot of times the light will go in and out. I have to kind of wave my hands around because the hotel room I'm in right now, it's the light is working off of motion sensors and it just cut out here. I forgot about that. Shaedon Sharpe working inside here, gets it back outside of Jeremy Grant from the right wing for three. No good. Pistons are on a 13-2 run here. Gets his own rebound. Jeremy Grant puts it back up and in. 49-41 basketball game, or excuse me, 49-40 basketball game. My bad, guys. Tobias Harris, mid-range jump shot is good on the other way. 51-40 basketball game. 3:45 left to play here in the second quarter. Jenkins needs to get going. He's been off the last couple of games. Yeah, I agree for sure, BD. Nearly stolen away by Assar. Raptors get it back here. Jeremy Grant from the corner for three. No good, but Tobias got him in the air, and Jeremy Grant is going to shoot some free throws. I'm going to try and get my lights back on. Whoops. 51-40 basketball game. Yeah, sometimes I'll have to do that every now and then because this hotel room I'm in is on sensors. You have to walk around for them to turn on. It's so weird. All right, we're good. We are good to go, man. Good to go. So 51-40 basketball game. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. First free throw is up and in for the Blazers and Jeremy Grant. 51-41 basketball game. Jeremy Grant's got 13 points, 3 rebounds so far in this game for the Blazers. Knocks down the second free throw here. Again, he caught him in the air, so Jeremy Grant's going to shoot 3 free throws here for the Portland Trailblazers. All right. Jeremy Grant. Third free throw on the way. It is up and in. So Jeremy Grant hits all 3 free throws here for the Portland Trailblazers. Dennis Jenkins with the basketball back the other way for the Pistons. 3:32 left to play in the first half. Assar Thompson on the right wing thought about a 3. Dishes around to Caris LeVert. LeVert kicks it back to Jenkins. Jenkins on the left wing. Jenkins trying to make a man miss on Kamara. Jenkins working inside. Backdoor cut pass from JD is no good, but he's going to be a foul on Avdia. Geez, these calls have been late for the refs tonight. So Duran, I believe, is going to go to the free throw line here for the Pistons. Yeah, working on that backdoor cut has been big for the Pistons this year so far. They've had some very nice points come from the baseline. Jaylen Duran knocks down the first free throw. 52-43 basketball game. Again, both teams are still in the bonus. So, again, driving to the paint is going to be crucial for both these teams here to try to, add some more fouls to the occasion, get themselves to the line more. Duran makes it a 10-point game here. He hits both free throws. Pistons 53, Blazers 43. This Portland team just sucks outside of Denny. No one's playing basketball. I hope they trade Denny and get him to the Spurs. What's up, Roy? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, Grant and Avdia, they've been playing well this year. Damian Lillard's currently injured right now. She got Shaedon Sharpe. But, I wonder what the Blazers are going to do here. A turnover on the Blazers, getting back the other way for the Pistons. Pistons trying to get back up a shot off. It's going to be turned over away by Duran, back the other way for the Blazers. Jeremy Grant going coast to coast, inside of Shaedon Sharpe for the slam. 53-45 basketball game. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Jenkins swings it around here to Caris LeVert, working inside Jaylen Duran. Right-handed layup is good. Count the bucket and the foul. And Jaylen Duran's going to go right back to the free throw line here for the Pistons. 2:53 left to play here in the first half. Jaylen Duran, his post game, his handle, it's been phenomenal so far this year for the Pistons. He's only 22 years old. Jaylen Duran's ceiling is unbelievably high. Duran's last 3 games against the Blazers, he's averaging 20 points and 15 boards a game. Duran knocks down the three-point play, 56-45 basketball game. Jaylen Duran becoming one of the best young centers in the NBA. Shaedon Sharpe working on Dance Jenkins on the left wing. Stolen away by Assar Thompson. Assar going coast to coast. Slams it home. Count the bucket for Assar Thompson. And the Blazers are going to have to take a timeout here. 58-45 basketball game. Pistons are cruising over the Blazers right now in this one, folks. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. We got a commercial break coming up here, guys, underway for the this game. Blazers were up 4 at one point over the Pistons. Pistons came crawling back. Pistons go up by 13 here in the first half. Winding down here, 2:41 left to play at in the second quarter. Yeah, guys, I'm still fighting a sore throat. I think I picked it up yesterday. I don't know where I got it from, but I'm still kind of shaky on my voice right now, so still kind of recovering from that. Pistons 58, Blazers 45. The Blazers only have 3 timeouts left. Wow, they're flying through their timeouts. Jeez. That's crazy, though. But yeah, Jeremy Grant, 15 points. Avia's got 12. You got Sharpe with 10 points off the bench. Caleb Love hasn't scored yet for the Blazers. It's kind of like they're missing secret weapon off the bench as Caleb Love this year for the Blazers. Jaylen Duran's been the leading scorer for the Pistons so far. He's got 16 points, 6 boards. Cade's got 8 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists in this one. Assar's got 9. Karis LeVert and Ron Holland both have 4 off the bench here, so something to look at, though, for the Pistons this year. Coming back from commercial break here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Pistons 58, Blazers 45. On this Friday night at Little Caesars Arena, I'm currently doing the show, guys, in my hotel room from Mexico, so hopefully you guys are all can hear me and see me all right. Denny Avdia working inside, slams it home to Williams. He gets it to go. A huge shoot for the Blazers. They needed that. 58-47 basketball game. 2:23 left to play in the first half. Tobias working on Danny Avdia on the right wing. It's going to be an offensive foul away from the basketball. Jaylen Duran kind of ran over Williams on the block. And Duran's going to get called for an offensive foul there. So Blazers get it back here. Coming back the other way. Pistons go up by 11. Again, both teams are in the bonus. 2:15 left to play here in the first half. Yeah, Avdia has been a very solid player for the Blazers so far this year. 2:10 left to play in the first half. Avdia on the left wing trying to set up the offense. Gets it back to Sissoko, who gets it back to Avdia from the left wing for 3. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Danny Avdia. 58-50 basketball game. Just under 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Danny Avdia's got 15 points in the first half so far. Dance Jenkins from the right baseline. Jump shot is good. Huge hoop for Dance Jenkins. It's a 10-point basketball game. 1:40 left to play here in the first half. Danny Avdia driving inside. Alley-oop is good to Williams. Nice assist from Avdia. 60-52 basketball game. 1:30 left to play in the first half. Jenkins working inside to Assar Thompson. Puts up a shot. Is no good. Pinballed around here to the Blazers. Avdia picks it up here. Avdia kicks it back out to Sissoko. Sissoko working inside. Right-handed layup is good. Huge shoot for the Blazers, and all of a sudden, it's a 6-point basketball game. 1:08 left to play in the first half. Blazers on a 9-2 run the last minute. And all of a sudden, here come the Portland Trailblazers. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Pistons looking inbound here. Cade with the basketball. Seeing if he can set up the offense here and get a huge hoop here, try to knock down this deficit. Cade working on Sissoko at the top of the key. Cade working inside the paint. Right-handed floater is good. Cade Cunningham knocks down a huge hoop. 62-54 Pistons. Pistons go up by 8. Danny Avdia at the top of the key. Working on Cade. Switches back to Assar Thompson. Avdia trying to dance on Assar at the top of the key. Avdia is going to get fouled by Assar Thompson, and Avdia is going to go to the free throw line here with 34 seconds left to play here in the first half. That's the second foul called on Assar Thompson so far in this game. Avdia is on pace to become the second player in Blazers history to average 25, 5, and 5 in a season. The other one was Clyde Drexler. Duncan must be on a minute restriction. Yeah, I haven't really called his name too much in this game so far. Avdia knocks down the free throw here. Now he finally comes back into the game with 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Again, I think they're being cautious with Duncan because he has missed the last couple of games with an ankle injury, so he might be on a minute restriction like you said. Avdia knocks down both free throws here. 62-56, Pistons go up by 6. 30 seconds left in the first half. Cade, left-handed layup is no good. Boarded the other way for the Blazers. Blazers, Avdia pushing it back the other way here, working on Dance Jenkins. Avdia at the top of the key here, trying to make something happen for this Blazers offense. This will be a huge possession for them to get some momentum going into halftime. Avdia is going to get fouled by Dance Jenkins, and Avdia is going to shoot another pair of free throws for the Blazers here. Pistons 62, Blazers 56 with 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Here come the Portland Trailblazers. They are making this a game. So Avdia back at the free throw line. He's averaging a career-high 25 points a game so far this year for the Blazers. Knocks down the first free throw, 62-57 basketball game. Avdia, top of the key. Second free throw on the way is good. Knocks down both free throws. 4-point basketball game. Cade with the basketball on the right wing. Cade working on Kamara. Switches back to Williams. Cade from the right wing for 3. He had to put up a late shot. And they're going to see if this is a foul or not. They did not call it a foul, but I believe they're going to double check to see if he got fouled in the air before the shot was off from Williams. Pistons bench kind of erupted. They thought it was a foul. It's definitely a 3-point shot attempt. They're going to see if Cade actually got fouled here. 62-58 basketball game. Pistons are up by 4. Officials are taking a look at this here to see if Cade actually got fouled before the half was over. Still waiting on an answer here from the referees. Cade, it looked like he got caught on the elbow from the right wing when he did put up a 3 at the buzzer. Let's see what the call is here from the refs. Point 5 on the clock, and Cade's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 3 free throws. Wow, big call on Williams there. So Cade draws a foul in the act of shooting on the right wing. So Cade's going to shoot 3 free throws here. Yeah, Cade definitely has some beef with the referees occasionally. A couple nights ago, he was really upset with the referees. So was J.B. Bickerstaff. I believe that was against the Magic, I want to say. So half a second left to go in the first half. Cade's got 10 points, 5 assists so far in the first half here. First free throw on the way is good for Cade. He's got 3 free throws here. 63-58 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. I'm currently broadcasting this game from Mexico in my hotel room tonight. Cade hits the second free throw, 64-58. Some defensive substitutions here for the Pistons. Just making sure they don't get a shot off here with half a second left. No Bobby Clintman, no Marcus Sasser for the Pistons tonight. Cade knocks down all 3 free throws. 65-58 basketball game. Danny Avdia chucks it from half court. It's going to be way off the mark. And we got halftime coming up for you guys on this Friday night, man. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Pistons 65, Portland 58 here at the halftime break. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. It helps me out a ton. It's free. Helps out the stream. And, yeah, pretty freaking fantastic. Jeremy Grant, he's got 15 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. Kamara really struggling in this game. He only has 1 point so far. Yeah, 1 point, 1 board, 3 assists. Avdia's got 19 points, 4 boards, 4 assists. He's playing great. Williams has got 4 points, 5 boards. Sissoko, 2 points, a bucket, and a rebound. Reith has 7 points off the bench with 1 rebound. Caleb Love is scoreless in this game so far. Shaden Sharp has 10 points off the bench as well. Duran with 16 points, 6 rebounds. He does have 5 turnovers, though, which is kind of concerning. So hopefully he can kind of limit his turnovers in the second half here. Cade's got 13. 2 rebounds and 5 assists. Tobias is 7. Assar's got 9 points. LeVert has 4 off the bench for the Pistons. So evenly spreading across the basketball, I would say, for the most part in this game. Chaz Lanier and Paul Reed still have not checked into the game for the Pistons. Again, Paul Reed only comes in for JB if JB, if Isaiah Stewart or Jaylen Duran gets in foul trouble early, or if Beef Stew gets ejected like he did a couple nights ago against Milwaukee. But yeah, Paul Reed definitely deserves more minutes on this Pistons team for sure. It's going pretty good, Dina. We got here yesterday. Basically hung out all day at the pool yesterday and today. So it's been pretty cool so far. Good deal. Like I said, guys, we got Pistons and Bucks tomorrow. That game's going to be at 7:30 for Saturday. Yeah, Bucks and Pistons tomorrow night. Again, without Giannis and Taurean Prince. We're going to see if Marcus Sasser can play tomorrow. He is healthy, but he's not really in basketball shape just yet for the Pistons, so they're still trying to slowly work him back into the rotation. But again, that's going to be a big question mark because, like, Sasser, he's still on his rookie contract. We drafted him out of Houston a couple years ago in the second round, and he's slowly starting to get back into the lineup here. He did, have that injury he was concerning about. But we're going to try and see if we can get him back into the rotation here with Dennis Jenkins and Cade leading the show. So, Dennis Jenkins has been solid so far for the Pistons. Are you going to see the pyramids? There's a chance we might. We're still trying to figure out excursions for what we're going to do down here. So, yeah, pretty fantastic. Good stuff, man. Pistons are up by 7 at the halftime break. Again, this game is far from over, though. Lots of basketball left to be playing for the Pistons. So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. Again, Blazers, 9-13 basketball team. Avdia has been a huge bright spot for you guys, though. So, that was a great move to get him from the Wizards because he's having a terrific season. He's probably going to be if he keeps doing what he's been doing this year, he's probably going to be an all-star for the Blazers. But yeah, they're going to probably retire Damian Lillard's number for the Blazers this year. Or I'm sorry, when he retires. Again, he had that great career, went to multiple playoff appearances for the Blazers. So, good stuff. I get back Wednesday. Good deal. But yeah, Jaylen Duran's been playing great so far for the Pistons. I mean, he is playing into a max contract type of guy. I mean, he's still 22 years old. Him and Cade have been so great together for the Pistons. A lot of people were saying, can Jaylen Duran play without Cade, or is it really Cade making Jaylen Duran so great? I mean, which is, a fair argument, but when Duran was on the floor here without Cade a couple weeks ago, I think, he put up like 20 points and 20 boards. So he can definitely play without Cade, but he definitely thrives with him, because Cade understands him so well in that offense. Other scores are around the league, so yeah, not too shabby. I got you covered. Let's see here. Celtics are up 21 on the Lakers, 103-108 with 10 minutes in the fourth quarter. Magic are up by 10 with 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. Hawks have a 13-point lead over the Nuggets. That just tipped off in the third quarter. Cavs and Spurs are going at it. It's a 1-point game. 10 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Knicks are up by 23 over the Jazz in the third. They're still obliterating them. Hornets are surprisingly beating the Raptors. They're up 11 at the halftime break. Pacers have a 9-point lead over the Bulls, 57-48. Rockets 45, Suns 44, 5 minutes left in the second. Clippers over the Grizzlies right now, a 4-point game in the second quarter. Sixers are destroying the Bucks. They're up by 23 points in the second quarter. Do they have Embiid back? Let's see who the Sixers are starting here. No, they don't have Embiid playing. It's Paul George, Drummond, Maxey. Edgecomb's been really good so far for the Sixers this year. So is Jabari Walker. You get Thunder and Mavericks later tonight as well. So, yeah, Pistons and Bucks tomorrow night. We're going to be doing that game as well, guys. So stay tuned for that tomorrow night. The games that starts at, I believe, 7:30 Eastern. It was weird because I'm in Mexico, and a lot of Mexico, like sometimes the NFL game last night, I could not watch it. So I had to go by a play-by-play box score last night because it depends on the streaming service. Because depending on the network, the game or the NBA is being shown in, or the NFL, they have to. They sometimes block it. So you have to kind of. I was watching the ESPN box score last night just to get the feed going. But yeah, definitely something to be interesting about. But yeah, I mean, the Eastern Conference, man, you take a look at some teams right now in the East. Pistons are still leading the way right now as the 1 seed. Knicks have climbed up officially over the Raptors, so they take over the 2 seed right now. They're 14-7. Pistons are 17-5. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Can the Pistons sign Giannis already? Dude, if the Pistons got Giannis, that would be absolutely insane. Absolutely freaking crazy. Yeah, bottled water. Yeah, well, so the weird thing is we're stuck on this resort island right now because they don't want you leaving the resort. So tomorrow we're actually going to, I think we're going to have Amazon deliver groceries tomorrow from Walmart or however they do it. We were talking to some people that were here and they've had you can get Uber Eats here, DoorDash, and you can get Amazon, and sometimes they can drive you to Walmart. You can get your groceries there. What's up, J2? Cade right now has, let me see, he's got 13 points. He's got 13 points, 5 assists, 2 boards right now for the Pistons. Still currently in a commercial break. It is George Blaha night at Little Caesars Arena. I believe everybody that went to the game got a bobblehead, which is pretty sweet for George Blaha. I'm actually kind of jealous of that. I want a George Blaha bobblehead. That's pretty cool. But yeah, going back to the Eastern Conference, Pistons are still leading the way. It's crazy to think the Pistons are they have the 1 seed right now. It's just unbelievable. If J.B. Bickerstaff does not win Coach of the Year this year, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. Dan Campbell for the Lions last year, he got the 1 seed, won the division, and somehow did not win Coach of the Year, which is absolutely insane. So he's been doing a terrific job the past couple seasons, going to his second season with the Pistons. I mean, he got him to the playoffs, broke that playoff drought, got the 6th seed for the Pistons, and definitely very interesting that J.B. Bickerstaff had a crazy turnaround. Him and Trajan Langdon have been nuts. What's up, Swift? How you doing? Yeah, Pistons 1 seed. Knicks have the 2 seed right now. Raptors are at 15-8. Miami's at the 4 seed. Boston has actually climbed back up into the 5 seed. They're 13-9 right now. Same with the Magic. They're at the 6 seed. Cleveland has been falling off a cliff recently. They dropped to the 8 seed. They're 13-10 right now. Milwaukee's 10-13. We're gonna see what the injury is on Giannis. That he suffered a couple days ago against the Pistons. So we'll see what happens with that. Pistons are looking good right now, though. But again, I don't see anybody catching the Thunder. I mean, they're 21-1 right now on the season. I mean, they're just unstoppable. They're undefeated at home. They have that 1 loss on the road to the Blazers, I believe. And Yeah, it's just absolutely insane the way the Thunder are playing right now. Lakers are creeping up in the 2 spot. LeBron actually lost his 10-point streak last night. He had like something insane where he had like, was it 15 straight seasons scoring at least 10 points in every single game, and they broke the streak last night. But he actually dished out a game-winning pass to Rory for a 3, so that streak is over. He had like, I think, 8 points last night. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, that record will never be broken. I mean, that was unbelievable. But I think in order for it to count, he couldn't get injured in the game or something. Like, it had to be a full game played, which is still crazy. Yeah, so Thunder at the 1 seed in the West. You're looking at the Lakers at the 2 seed right now. They're 16-5. You know, they did get LeBron back a couple weeks ago. You know, him and Luka are doing pretty solid right now. Rockets are the 3 seed. They've been playing pretty well in the West. San Antonio Spurs, I mean, you got a generational athlete in Victor Wembanyama. I mean, it's just impossible to guard him for the Spurs. Nuggets, 15-6 are the 5 seeds. So, I mean, the West is like, it's just so competitive over there, and I think there's way more teams in the West that are actually subpar compared to the East, where it's just wide open. I think there's more talent in the West, so appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Getting back from commercial break very shortly here. Just kind of spitballing about nonsense until we get the halftime break off and underway here. What's up, Byron? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. We got Pistons and Bucks tomorrow night, guys. Going to be currently broadcasting that game right here in my hotel room from Mexico. So appreciate you guys all stopping, and hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. But yeah, Pistons right now have a 7-point lead over the Blazers. A little bit shaky at certain points throughout this game right now, but have been playing pretty well down the stretch. Cade's got 13 points, 5 assists, 2 boards. All my lights went out again. This hotel room, like I said, it tracks motion detector for the lights to save electricity, and sometimes, occasionally, it will randomly go out, which is kind of hysterical. Assar Thompson's got 9 points, 3 boards, a couple assists. Tobias, he's got 7 and 3. So, again, long season left ahead of us. You know, we can't get too high, can't get too low. It is crazy, though, that the Pistons have the 1 seed. I mean, I did not expect that at all whatsoever. Pistons-Bucks. Yeah, Pistons-Bucks tomorrow night. Paulie, we're going to be doing that play-by-play game right here in the hotel room. I'm actually kind of surprised how well the Wi-Fi is holding up. You never really know when you're in a hotel, because sometimes the Wi-Fi is great, sometimes it sucks. So it depends on the day, really. Not a Giannis fan. We gave him everything, and he fakes an injury. Yeah, you know, it's unfortunate with him. You know, he did get you guys a championship in Milwaukee, and I think fans are a little bit more lenient because of it. But at the same time, though, you know, it's his team, and he can kind of do what he wants to an extent because he has that championship ring. But I don't know if the Bucks are going to trade him. Like, I don't. It would have to take a lot, like 4 or 5 first rounders, and I really don't know if somebody's going to willing to pay that price. And kind of the late back end of his prime. Yeah, Avdia is crazy, Neil. Danny Avdia is nice. When the Wizards drafted him in the first round, he was okay the first couple seasons for the Wizards. I mean, he had some injury issues and some health issues. But then the Blazers get him, and he's just been on a tear this year so far. So, yeah, definitely a bright spot for the Blazers this year in that organization. If you were accepted the fans, he doesn't care about us. Yeah, I mean, I really hope that injury, you know, I hope it's nothing serious. But again, players should not be faking injuries either, just to be kind of saying, look, I want to. The thing that drives me crazy about the NBA and some of these athletes is load management and kind of being crybaby sissy fits if they don't get what they want. It's like you're playing a children's game and you're making millions of dollars a year. Like, to a certain extent, you kind of have to humble yourself and just kind of accept the fact that, listen, you're you're doing all right regardless. Like, I get it. Sometimes the players are unhappy with their current situations and they kind of bite on their own teammates. Sometimes they blame the coaching staff or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it's like you got to count your blessings and realize, okay, I'm in the NBA. I'm living the dream. Like, I can't really complain too much about where I go. So, something interesting. Victor was out for the Spurs. Is he? I'm not really sure. I'll have to go back and check. Let's see here. Is he out for the Spurs? Oh, yeah, he's not playing tonight. Yeah, so maybe he's got some kind of an injury he's dealing with. Interesting. Finally coming back from commercial break here, guys. Appreciate you guys and your patience. I hate halftime breaks because I have nothing to talk about. I mean, I just kind of spitball about nonsense, but hopefully you guys enjoy my blabbling on about nonsense. All right, so Pistons basketball back the other way here. Pistons looking to make something happen here. Danny Avdija, right-handed layup is up and in, good. He was kind of complaining about a foul call potentially he didn't get go his way. So 65-60 basketball game here. Pistons with the other way. K with the basketball, working on Kamara at the top of the key. 11:30 left to play in the third quarter. Dishes it back inside to Assar Thompson. Left-handed layup is good. Assar Thompson gets it to go here. 67-60 basketball game. Appreciate you, Paulie. Yeah, that was a crazy game last night. Lions and Cowboys. Cowboys almost came back and won that game. Lions were up like 18 at one point, and then the Cowboys just came back at a couple like weird plays, a missed field goal, and Cowboys nearly won that game. You have a friend at the game, PA? That's cool. So Jeremy Grant working at the top of the key, working on Tobias Harris. Swings it around here to Williams from the left wing. Is no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Kind of kicks it back to Jeremy Grant at the top of the key. Working on Cade Cunningham. Jeremy Grant, turnaround jump shot is no good. Boarded by Jaylen Duran. He tried to save it. Duncan Robinson gets his help. Assar Thompson coming back the other way for the Pistons. Assar Thompson dishes it back out to Duncan Robinson. Swings around to Tobias Harris. Kicks it back to Jaylen Duran. Mid-range. Inside is going to be blocked by Williams. It's going to be a turnover here for the Pistons, and the Blazers get it back, come back the other way here. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night, folks. Welcome to the party. I emailed Tom Grossi and asked him to include you at the halftime raids. He didn't respond. That's awesome, Paulie. I appreciate you, Paulie. Yeah, Tom Grossi's awesome. I love Tom Grossi. He's such a good he's a funny dude. He's a great streamer, great YouTuber, great. Like he did all that work for that charity fundraiser he raised when he was like traveling around the country, going to all those stadiums for St. Jude's. Yeah, Grossi's awesome. Jaylen Duran is fouled by the Blazers. He's going to go to the free throw line here. Duran's got 16 points and 7 boards so far for the Blazers tonight. 10:26 left to play here in the third quarter. Duran, first free throw on the way. It is up and in. 68-60 basketball game. 10:26 left to play here in the third quarter. Jaylen Duran, second free throw on the way. It is up and no good. Boarded by Kamara, and the Blazers get it back here, come back the other way. Avdija with the basketball, working on Assar Thompson. Avdija trying to find the main man to Jeremy Grant from the corner for three. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Jeremy Grant. 68-63 basketball game. 10 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Assar Thompson at the top of the key, working on Williams. Gets it back to Cade, who's working on Kamara. Cade going to his right. Spin move, working inside the paint. Turnaround jump shot. It is off the mark, no good. Jeremy Grant gets the bucket here. Blazers back the other way with the basketball. Avdija at the top of the key, trying to make something happen here. Goes to his right. It's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Tobias Harris. It's a foul on the floor here, though. 68-63 basketball game. Pistons are up by 5. Blazers are coming back, though. They've made this a basketball game here.
So Avdia with the basketball at the top of the key, dishes around here to Kamara. Kamara swings it around back to Avdia, who's working on Assar Thompson at the top of the key. Avdia goes to his left, kicks it back out to Kamara, swings it around here for three, hits it to go. Huge hoop for the Blazers. It's a 2-point basketball game. Sissoko from the right wing, he knocks it down. It's a 2-point game. 9:15 left to play here in the third quarter. Tobias Harris, mid-range jump shot is no good, boarded by Williams. Blazers get it back here. 9 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Jeremy Grant with the basketball on the right wing, working inside. This is it back to Kamara. Kamara kicks it back to Grant. Grant thought about a three, working on Assar. Grant kicks it back to Williams. Williams working on Tobias. Williams tries to get it to Kamara, top of the key against Cade. Kamara, right-handed layup. It is no good, boarded by Cade. Pistons come back the other way. Cade kicks it back to Duncan Robinson, dishes it back to Tobias from the corner for three. No good. Blazers get the rebound back the other way for the Blazers. Avdia working on Duncan Robinson on the right wing. Avdia, it is, I believe, just a bad pass. Avdia just literally threw it out of bounds. I don't know what that was. I think he thought his teammate was cutting from the right wing. He just flat out threw it away. Blazers have 14 turnovers in this game so far, so it's kind of concerning for the Blazers. Gotta limit those turnovers down. 2-point basketball game, though. Still anybody's game. Assar Thompson at the top of the key. Drives to his right. Right-handed layup is good. How about Assar Thompson knocking down a huge shot? 70-66 basketball game. Avdia at the top of the key. Goes to his right. Cross-court pass. It is going to be off of Cade. It's going to be out of bounds. Blazers basketball. 8:10 left to play here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. So Shaedon Sharpe checks back into the game here for the Blazers. Takes out Jeremy Grant, who steps away for a breather. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Shaedon Sharpe working on Duncan Robinson. Dishes it back to Avdia, who's working on Assar. Avdia, step back jump shot is no good. Boarded by the Pistons. And Jaylen Duran kicks it back off to Tobias. Tobias loses it out of bounds. Going to be a turnover, and the Blazers are going to get it back here. 7:50 left to play in this basketball game for the third quarter. It's going to be off of a Piston. It's going to be Blazers maintaining possession here down the stretch. Murray checks into the game here for the Blazers. Williams checks out here for the Blazers. Top of the key goes Murray. Murray working to his left. Trying to find the open man here. Kicks it back to Avdia. Avdia working to his right. Mid-range jump shot is no good. It's going to be boarded by Duncan Robinson. Kicks it back to Assar Thompson. Assar working on Avdia. Assar tries to get it inside Tobias, who's posting up on Shaedon Sharpe on the right block. Tobias kicks it back inside to Assar. Assar working on Sissoko. Turnaround jump shot is good. How about Assar Thompson with a huge turnaround mid-range jump shot? He gets it to go. Pistons go up by 6. 7:10 left to play in the third quarter. Sharpe kicks it back to Sissoko from the right wing for 3. He hits it to go. Huge shot from Sissoko. 72-69 basketball game. 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Cade, top of the key here. It's going to be a timeout called by the Pistons. We got a commercial break underway here for you guys for the Pistons. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Currently live in Mexico from my hotel room tonight. You watched UFC, not the best card this weekend, but 3-2-4 is insane if you're a combat sports fan. Paul versus Joshua, what are your thoughts? Yeah, like I said, I'm not the biggest boxing fan, UFC fan in the world. I mean, if there's a huge fight on, I'll try and see if I can find it. But yeah, I don't really have too much thoughts on it. But I do like Israel Adesanya. I think he's cool. I'm a big John Jones fan. I like his stuff and his message that he preaches. So every now and then I'll tune into it occasionally, but I'm not the biggest UFC guy. Basketball is the sport I know the most about, the most knowledge on. So, good deal. What's up? SNIRA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Danny Avdija has been balling out for the Blazers so far this season. I mean, he has been putting on a clinic for the Blazers so far. Basketball is your favorite too? Nice. Appreciate you stopping in, Paulie. If you guys are new to the stream, guys, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Good stuff. Coming back from commercial break here shortly. Pistons currently up by 3. Again, it's still anybody's basketball game. I mean, the Blazers have been hanging around here the past, quarter and a half. I mean, Pistons went up by 10, I think, at one point. But Jeremy Grant, Danny Avdija, they've been kind of working together here. Sissoko's been knocking down some threes for the Blazers. So, really, it's anybody's game here. Blazers have been kind of running through their timeouts, though, so they kind of have to conserve them here as we move midway through the third quarter here. But yeah, I'm not in my usual setup tonight. I'm currently on the road in Mexico right now from my hotel room. So hopefully the connection and quality's been all right so far. Yeah, Portland's the only team to beat OKC. Isn't that crazy? So it just goes to show that they can beat the best team in the NBA right now. I mean, they can hang around. But yeah, Matisse Thybulle's another piece you guys are missing right now. He's out for an injury as well. So, good to go, man. Coming back from commercial break here. Pistons are up by 3. JB took that timeout to kind of slow things down here for the Pistons. So, Cade looking to showcase his talent here in the third quarter, trying to get back here on the right track. Assar Thompson dishes it back inside to Cade at the top of the key. Swings it around here to Duran, working inside. No good. It's rebounded, though, by Assar. Assar trying to lob it to Duran. It's going to be stolen away here by the Blazers. Murray with the basketball to full court here. Murray gives it up to Sissoko. Swings around to Avdija. Avdija's working on Assar Thompson at the top of the key. Swings it back to Shaedon Sharpe. Shaedon Sharpe working on Duncan Robinson. Turnaround jump shot is no good. Swings it around, though, to Sissoko. He thought about a 3, working inside. Backdoor cutting pass to Avdija. Nice pass from Sissoko to Avdija. We have a 1-point basketball game, folks. 72-71. Pistons go up by 1. 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Duncan Robinson goes back to Cade. Cade works inside to Duran. It's going to be a foul called, I believe, on the Blazers. So it's going to stay here with Pistons basketball. I believe they call that on Murray. Avdija was limping back the other way. Hopefully it's nothing serious. What's up, Cornelius? How you doing? Good to see you. Detroit basketball. What's going on, Cornelius? Good to see you. What's going on, dude? All right, 72-71 basketball game. 6:03 left to play here in the third quarter. Cade at the top of the key. Dishes it back inside to Duran. Duran is going to be called for an offensive foul. It was weird. He kind of paused midair after he knocked down the Blazers, and he didn't really know what to do, and there was kind of a late foul call on the Pistons. But Sissoko setting his feet here and gets the foul on Duran. That's Duran's 4th foul. Shaedon Sharpe left-handed layup is good. Blazers take the lead here. 73-72 basketball game. How about the Portland Trailblazers making some noise here down the stretch? Karis LeVert working on Avdija. Dishes it back inside of Duran. He's going to get fouled going up for the bucket. Jaylen Duran's going to go to the free throw line. That's a foul on Murray. So Duran's going to be shooting a couple free throws here for the Pistons. Any word on Beasley? I want the Pistons to have him so bad. Still nothing yet. It's just kind of a mess. Like, he's been working out on social media, saying he's ready to go, saying he's like, if I do come back this season, I want to be a Piston. I want to be a Piston coming back. Duran knocks down the first free throw, but he still hasn't gotten cleared yet, so that whole investigation's still going on. It's just kind of insane. Like, why in the world would you do that in the first place? Like, it's just, this makes no sense whatsoever. Duran misses the second free throw here, though, but it's going to be staying here with the Pistons. So an opportunity for a 4-point possession here. So I believe the Pistons call a timeout. Pistons call another timeout here. JB Bickerstaff trying to think things through here on this possession. Tie basketball game. 5:30 left to play here in the third quarter, guys. Still anybody's basketball game here down the stretch. Coming up here on the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Hope he gets cleared. Didn't do bad stuff. Want to see Pistons full force. Yeah, man. And, like, Malik Beasley, I mean, he was amazing from the three-point line last year. And then he got criticized, heavily scrutinized because he missed some big threes in the playoffs. At the same time, though, it's like he was a huge reason why you got there. And if we can get him back, that's just another shooter and another floor spacer for Cade to work in this offense. I mean, Duncan Robinson is good. He's been a great three-point shooter this year. But outside of Duncan Robinson, I really don't know who is shooting the basketball other than Cade. You have Cade and Duncan. Those are your two best shooters. I mean, we're really hoping Jaden Ivey can kind of come back to full force when he comes back off this injury. We're in a commercial break right now, guys, by the way. Sorry. There we go. But, yeah, we'll see what happens down the stretch. But, I mean, I really hope Jaden Ivey can kind of come back into his own groove like he was balling last year. I mean, he was averaging like 15 and 5 last year for the Pistons, which was really nice. You know, he's that athletic spark of energy that the Pistons can use off the bench. But again, Ivy and Cade really haven't played that well, or played that much, I should say, in their career so far. But yeah, if we can get Beasley back, though, that'd be another shooter, a legit three-point shooter that the Pistons could definitely benefit from and try and get things going down the stretch here. So, good stuff. Tie basketball game, man. Blazers 73, Pistons 73. It's anybody's game here, dude. Blazers are making a show here against the Pistons down the stretch. Come back from commercial break here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Once again, guys, I'm not feeling the best right now. I do have a little bit of a cold, sore throat going on right now. So if I don't feel the best right now, I do apologize. Yeah, the water here at the resort has been very, very suspicious. So I'm wondering if I caught it from the water I've been drinking. So, Portland is charged with a timeout. I guess they were trying to challenge a call on the floor earlier. I must have missed that. So it goes against the Portland Trailblazers. 73-73 basketball game. Blazers are down to their last 2 timeouts. So they really have to conserve these at all costs here. Pistons have 4. I thought it was the Pistons timeout, but I guess it was the Blazers that called that timeout there. I appreciate you, Paulie. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I should be fine. It's just annoying, like, when you're doing play-by-play commentary, like, a sore throat is like kryptonite for a sports broadcaster, so I had a good time. 5:29 left to play here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. We got a good one on tap, folks. Tie basketball game. 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 73-73 game. Duncan Robinson looking to inbound this pass here. Trying to find the open man here. Gets it back inside to Cade. Cade working on Kamara. Turnaround jump shot from the three-point line is good. Huge hoop for Cade Cunningham. Pistons go up by 3 here. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Avdija with the basketball, working on Ron Holland. Trying to get the open man going. Shaden Sharp at the top of the key for 3 to tie it. No good. Boarded by Ron Holland. It was kind of scrappy on the baseline. Gets it to Karis LeVert, and it goes off Karis LeVert's ankle. So it's going to stay here with the Blazers. Appreciate you, Paulie. Thanks, dude. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Pistons go up by 3. A huge 3 from Cade Cunningham to put the Pistons up by 3. Let's see if the Blazers can respond here. All right, so Murray gets the inbound pass here to Sharp. Sharp working on Duncan Robinson on the left wing. Sharp trying to make a man miss. Goes right at Duncan. Left-handed layup is no good. It's going to be boarded by Karis LeVert. LeVert looking to push here against the Blazers. LeVert working on Kamara. LeVert gets it back to Cade. Cade swings it around back to LeVert from the left wing. Posting up his Beef Stew on Avdia. Beef Stew gets it to go. Huge left-handed hoop from Isaiah Stewart. 78-73 basketball game. Avdia looking to push it here. 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Avdia working on Ron Holland. Goes to the right wing. Avdia is going to get fouled, though, by Ron Holland, I believe, in the act of shooting, and Avdia is going to shoot a couple free throws here. Avdia has been playing phenomenal for the Blazers. Pistons have no answer for him in this game. So Avdia is going to go to the free throw line here, trying to knock down some free throws. Avdia, first free throw on the way is up and in. 78-74 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Avdia trying to cut this down to a 3-point game here. So Danny Avdia trying to knock down both these free throws to get the Blazers down to 3 here in this game. 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Danny Avdia's got 24 points tonight. He's got 6 fouls drawn. So Pistons have no answer for Avdia in this game so far. 78-75 basketball game. Blazers coming back the other way. Cade working on Avdia on the other way. Cade working inside the paint. Dishes it back inside to Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart right-handed layup is no good. Off the mark. Boarded by Murray. Gets it back up to Danny. Coming back the other way for the Blazers. Avdia working on Jaden Ivey at the top of the key. Avdia trying to make something happen here. Going to work on Jaden Ivey. Avdia is going to be losing it. Oh my gosh, another late foul call on Ivey. The referees have been super late on their foul calls so far in this game, man. That is a really late foul call on Jaden Ivey. Ivey can't believe it. I don't know if it's on the floor or if Avdia is going to go to the free throw line again here. It's hard to tell. Avdia was going to his right. Yeah, Avdia looked like that's going to be a shooting foul, I think. But it was weird. It's like he complained and the ref saw it, and then, oh, he complained and I'm going to blow the whistle now. It was weird how that worked. 78-76, Avdia knocks down the first free throw. 3:50 left to play in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream, man. We got a good one on tap, folks. Avdia knocks down the second free throw. He's got 27 points tonight so far for the Blazers. Avdia is a bad man. He has some game, dude. LeVert on the right wing here gets it back to Cade. Cade at the top of the key working on Jeremy Grant. Cade over Grant for 3. No good. Ivey tried to tip it back. It's going to be off the mark, though. Murray pushing to full court here for the Blazers. Gives it up to Reith. Gives it back to Avdia, who's working on Ivey at the top of the key. Avdia has been putting the Pistons to bed all night long here. Avdia is going to be another foul call on Jaden Ivey. Unbelievable. That is the 8th foul drawn against for Avdia in this game against the Pistons. Every time Avdia is on the court, Pistons have no answer for him whatsoever. Ivey can't believe that's 2 quick fouls on Ivey. So Avdia again is going to go to the free throw line here. Blazers are in the bonus. First free throw on the way is good for Avdia. 78-78 basketball game. 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Avdia looking to put the Blazers up by 1 here with 3 minutes left. He is 10 for 11 for free throws. Now he's 11 for 12 for free throws. 79-78 basketball game. 3:10 left to play in the third quarter. He had fun, Paulie. That's funny. Cade working inside, right-handed layup is no good, boarded by Reith, and the Blazers come back the other way with it. Avdia with the basketball on the right wing. Trying to make something happen here on Ron Holland. Avdia kicks it back to Reith, nearly stolen by Cade. Kicks it back to Avdia for 3, no good, boarded by the Pistons, and the Cade show is under full effect here. Need a bucket immediately. What do you got, Cade? Cade gets it back to Isaiah Stewart for 3. No good. Boarded by Cade. Cade gets it back to Ivy. Ivy driving baseline. Right-handed layup is off the side of the backboard. Avdia with the rebound back the other way looking to push it. Inside to Shaedon Sharpe. He's going to get fouled. And Shaedon Sharpe's going to go to the free throw line. Blazers are up by 1 with 2:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Shaedon Sharpe's got 12 points, 3 boards, 3 assists in this game so far. Sharpe knocks down the first free throw. It's 80-78 Blazers. Dennis Jenkins comes back into the game here for the Pistons. 2:30 left to play in the third quarter. Cade sits down for a breather. Shaedon Sharpe looking to knock down both free throws here for the Blazers. Shaedon Sharpe knocks them both down. Blazers take a 3-point lead. 2:20 left to play in the third quarter. Dennis Jenkins at the top of the key. Kicks it back around here to LeVert. LeVert working inside to Isaiah Stewart. Kicks it back to Ron Holland. Ron Holland kicks it back to LeVert. Thought about a 3. Working inside. Gets it back to Isaiah Stewart. Inside the paint. Double team. Tries to put it back up. And it's no good. It's going to be a foul call, though, on Reith, I believe, on the Blazers. It's going to stay here on the floor for the Pistons. Or Rupert, I believe. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. I used to collect sports cards here and there. I had like a bunch of Calvin Johnson cards. I have like a Cade Cunningham rookie card, which is, I think it's worth like a couple $100. It's out of like 25. Ron Holland gets it to go. Count the bucket and the foul. Huge hoop for Ron Holland. He went straight at the Blazers, and that's a huge hoop for the Pistons here. Ron Holland's going to try and tie this basketball game for the Pistons. Nice shot from Ron Holland. Working on Shaedon Sharpe. Goes to his right, puts up a right-handed layup, and gets it to go with the bucket. Ron Holland looking to tie this game here. Ron Holland's got 6 points and 2 boards here for the Pistons. 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Ron Holland at the free throw line. Holland misses the free throw here. It's still a 1-point lead for the Blazers. So Jeremy Grant at the top of the key, trying to get something set up here. Shaedon Sharpe with the basketball. Sharpe for 3 from the right wing is good. What a shot from Shaedon Sharpe. It's a 4-point basketball game. 84-80, a minute 39 left to play here in the third quarter. Pistons with the basketball back the other way. Isaiah Stewart top of the key for 3, no good. Boarded by the Blazers. Murray coming back the other way. Sharpe with the basketball right for 3. Heat check is no good. Boarded by Murray from the baseline. Murray backdoor pass to Sharpe. He lost it out of bounds. It's going to be Pistons basketball. They're looking to push here. Ivy trying to get it outside of Ron Holland. Left-handed layup is good. Nice shot from Ron Holland. 84-82 basketball game. Blazers with it at the top of the key. Jeremy Grant on the right wing working on Ron Holland. Reith looking to set the screen for Grant. Grant nearly lost it. Gets it back. Going right inside the paint. It's going to be a jump ball called. Nice defense from the Pistons here from Isaiah Stewart. It's going to be a jump ball coming up. 2-point basketball game. Still anybody's game, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe. We're currently live in a Cancun hotel room right now. So Pistons win the jump ball here. Karis LeVert gets it back for the Pistons. Pistons basketball back the other way. LeVert dishes it back to Jaden Ivey on the right wing. Working on Shaedon Sharpe. Gets it back to LeVert. LeVert kicks it back out to Isaiah Stewart, who slams it home. What a nice dunk from Isaiah Stewart. He went right at the Raptors. Knocked it down. Tie basketball game. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pistons 84, Blazers 84. Shaedon Sharpe with the basketball at the top of the key, working on Dennis Jenkins. He's looking to milk this clock down as far as he can here. Jeremy Grant sets the screen for Sharpe. Sharpe rolls off it, working on Karis LeVert. Sharpe on the left wing. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Goes inside. It's going to be a foul called, though, on the Pistons, which is unfortunate because Shaedon Sharpe now is going to go to the free throw line and try and take the lead here for the Blazers. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Welcome, 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 guys. We're going to be doing Pistons and Bucks tomorrow night as well. Pistons on a double header back-to-back. Jeremy Grant knocks down the free throw here. 85-84 basketball game. I believe, did J.B. Bickerstaff get called for a technical foul? He must have. Because Sharpe was... Yeah, they're going to get the ball back here. So I think it was a technical foul free throw, I think, on J.B. Bickerstaff. 85-84 basketball game here. 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It's going to be Pistons. Wow, they get it. Wow, a steal immediately. It goes off of Murray's hands. Dennis Jenkins with the steal almost. And it's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. 10 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Sissoko checks back into the game here for the Blazers. Reith sits down for a breather. See if the Pistons can respond here. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Cade with the basketball. Working on Jeremy Grant at the top of the key. Cade gets it back to Duncan Robinson on the left wing. He puts up a shot. It is no good. It's going to go to the fourth quarter here. Pistons down by 1. It is anybody's basketball game, folks. Pistons are down 1 here in the fourth quarter. Danny Avdija has been putting on a clinic against the Pistons all night long. They have no answer for him. He's got 8 fouls drawn. He's got 12. I think he's 11 for 12 from the free throw line this game. He has been an absolute monster for the Blazers in this game so far. So we got a commercial break coming up here, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Jeremy Grant, 19 points, 6 boards, 2 assists. Sharpe's been playing well for the Blazers tonight. He's got 17, 3 and 3. Cade's got 16 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Duncan Robinson only has 6 points. He's 2 for 3 from the three-point line. Just hasn't really had many shots in this game so far. Yeah, Dennis Jenkins only has 2 points. We really need more out of our bench. I mean, Holland's been good so far. He's got 8 points for us, 3 for 5 from the field. Javonte Green, Karis LeVert, Jaden Ivey, Dennis Jenkins. Those 4 guys right there, they need to get their act going together because right now they have a combined 8 points for the Pistons off the bench, which is a problem. I mean, that's some three-point shooting that is non-existent right now for the Pistons off the bench. So they got to find their way to make their mark here. It's interesting to see what J.B. Bickerstaff does with these rotations heading into the fourth quarter. But again, like I said, I've said it all game long. Don't count out this Portland Trailblazers team. They're 9-13. Their record doesn't show it. But again, they're playing in the West. So they have some pretty tough opponents on a nightly basis. They just beat the Cavs the other night. And like I said, Danny Avdija, he's been playing like an all-star. He's been unreal for the Blazers so far this year. He's got 29 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists so far heading into the fourth quarter. He's not done yet. So coming back from commercial break here. See if the Pistons can turn this around here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. We're currently doing this play-by-play stream live in Mexico right now from Cancun. Not feeling 100% right now either, guys. So if my voice sounds a little bit raspy, I'm fighting a sore throat right now. So hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party. So coming back from a commercial break here. Portland is up by 1 heading into the fourth quarter. Trying to get some more usage out of this Pistons bench tonight. So coming back here. Appreciate you, Paulie. Yeah, we're almost there. We're going to be doing Pistons and Bucks tomorrow night as well, guys. All right, 1-point basketball game heading into the fourth quarter, guys. Cade with the basketball, working on Jeremy Grant. Duncan Robinson goes to set the screen for Cade. Double screen, Isaiah Stewart helps him out. Cade rolls off it, working inside to Isaiah Stewart for the layup. Nice play from Cade and Isaiah Stewart right there. That was like a double screen that Cade used right there. 11:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Sissoko working inside, kicks it back to Jeremy Grant for three. Is no good. It's going to be Pistons basketball coming back the other way. There's a foul called after the shot on the floor working against Ron Holland on the Blazers. I believe that's on Murray. So, Pistons basketball is going to be coming back the other way here. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. 11:30 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Anybody's basketball game, folks. Cade with the free throw. Hits it to go. Must have been Jeremy Grant picked up a technical foul. I must have missed that. He was kind of chirping at the ref, I guess. Oh, I believe he thought it was a foul on the three-point attempt on Cade. He didn't get it, so Jeremy Grant was fighting with the referee there. So he gets a technical foul. So Cade knocks it down. 87-85. Pistons get the basketball back here. Ron Holland looking inbound to Cade. Cade, the full court here, working on Jeremy Grant. Duncan Robinson sets the screen, as well as Isaiah Stewart. Cade rolls off it again. Mid-range jump shot is good. Cade Cunningham knocks it down. 89-85 basketball game. Pistons go up by 4. Robinson at the top of the key gets it back to Jeremy Grant, who's working on Ron Holland. Grant looking to drive, nearly turns it over. He kind of fell over. It's going to be a jump ball, I believe, for the Blazers. 11 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Yeah, Ron Holland was guarding Jeremy Grant, and Grant just kind of lost his footing. And I believe it's going to be a jump ball here. So nice defense from Ron Holland there. It's going to be Duncan Robinson and Jeremy Grant at the jump ball. They're both 6'7", so really it's a 50-50 jump here. Duncan Robinson gets it to Tobias. He saves it, and Cade pushes it back up the other way for the Pistons. Cade works back to Tobias, working on the left wing here. It's going to be a foul called before the shot on Murray, I believe. Oh, Kamara, excuse me. Kamara with the foul. 10:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Well, welcome to the party, folks. Tobias, kind of a quiet night for Tobias Harris. He's got 7 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. Cade, try to get to Tobias. Going to be off the Blazers. Going to stay here with Detroit. Cade, Holland, Harris, Stewart, and Robinson on the floor here for the Pistons. Danny Avdija checks back into the game here for the Blazers. He has been the Pistons' kryptonite all night long. Murray goes to the bench here for the Blazers. Cade looking inbound here to find the open man. Duncan Robinson kicks it back to Holland, who dishes it back to Cade. It's going to be, again, another foul, I believe, on the floor. Yeah, they're going to get another foul called on the Blazers here. 10:47 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. 89-85 basketball game. Cade at the top of the key. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? Duncan Robinson looking to kick back outside to Ron Holland. Ron Holland goes at the rim. He gets it blocked by Robinson. Danny Avdija kicks it back to Jeremy Grant from the left wing. Grant working inside, hits it to go. Tough layup from Jeremy Grant. 89-87 basketball game. Cade with the basketball working the other way on Jeremy Grant on the right wing. Cade working on Danny Avdija. It's going to be a foul called away from the ball, I believe, on Sissoko. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be staying here for the Pistons. Yeah, it's going to stay here for the Pistons. Robert Williams, he's got 4 points. He's got 10 boards and 4 blocks, though. He's been a good defensive presence around the rim here for the Blazers. What's up, Alex? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. 10:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key, working on Jeremy Grant. Cade trying to set the screen for Ron Holland. Holland gets it back for 3. Off the glass and in. Did he call bank? I don't know. Ron Holland can't believe it. He put up a 3. I don't think he was expecting it to go off the glass and in. Ron Holland gets a huge 3. Pistons go up by 5. Shaedon Sharpe with the basketball. Mid-range jump shot is no good. Boarded by Duncan Robinson. Cade to full court here. Cade working on Kamara at the top of the key here. Cade goes inside, kicks it back outside for 3 for Ron Holland. No good. Boarded by Cade. Switches it around to Duncan Robinson, who gets it right back to Ron Holland. Another attempt. No good again. It's going to be a loose ball going against Kamara. It's going to stay here for the Pistons. Wow. What a interesting sequence that was. Ron Holland had 2 opportunities to knock down a corner 3. Can't hit both of them. So, very interesting. Isaiah Stewart is going to shoot this free throw here. Kind of a weird sequence right there. 9:30 left to play here. Kamara has fouled out for the Blazers. Pistons up 5 here. Isaiah Stewart puts in the free throw, gets the first free throw to go. 93-87 basketball game. Still a 6-point game. This game's far from over. It's still anybody's game here. Isaiah Stewart looking to knock down the second free throw for the Pistons. Puts it up. Misses it. No good. Boarded by the Blazers. Avdija back the other way for the Blazers. Avdija working on Ron Holland at the top of the key. Avdija kicks it back around here to Jeremy Grant on the left wing. Grant going straight at the rim is good. Tough shot from Jeremy Grant. He gets it to go. 93-89 basketball game. 9 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Cade at the top of the key working on Jeremy Grant. Cade trying to make something happen here. Coming back the other way for the Pistons. Murray is working on Cade. Kicks it back to Duncan Robinson. Swings it around Tobias. He gets it to not fall. It's going to be a foul called, though, I believe, before the shot on the floor on Williams against Isaiah Stewart. So I think we're going to have some free throws here coming up for the Pistons. Yeah. Tobias Harris is going to go to the free throw line here for the Pistons. Pistons go up by 4 with 8:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Tobias at the free throw line. Tobias misses the first free throw. Still up by 4, 8:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Tobias is having kind of a rough night so far. He's 2 for 8 from the field tonight. Tobias, second free throw on the way. It is up and in. He hits it to go. 94-89 basketball game. Pistons looking to close the door here on the Toronto Raptors. The Portland Trailblazers. Shaedon Sharpe working inside. Right-handed layup is no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in. Wow, he one-handed rebounded that shot off his own miss. Puts it back up and in. 3-point basketball game. 94-91 basketball game. Cade working back outside here from the left wing. Cade for 3. No good. It's going to be Blazers basketball back the other way on the rebound. Danny Avdija on the right wing. Working on Ron Holland. Avdija working inside, coast to coast. He's going to get fouled before the shot, I believe. Avdija's not happy with the ref. It's going to be called on Ron Holland. 8 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in the stream. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the show, folks. Avdija at the free throw line. That is the 9th foul drawn on Danny Avdija in this game. So he hits the first free throw. 94-92 basketball game. 8 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Danny Avdija at the free throw line again to make this a 1-point game here. Avdija puts it up and in. We have a 1-point basketball game. 94-93, Pistons up by 1. Dance Jenkins the other way, working on Shaedon Sharpe at the top of the key. Jenkins trying to make something happen here. Jenkins working on Sharpe on the left wing. Kicks it back to Duncan, who feeds it inside to Isaiah Stewart. Kicks it back to Ron Holland. Drives baseline, puts it up and in. Tough shot from Ron Holland. 96-93 basketball game. 7:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jeremy Grant, right-handed layup floater is no good. Try to get his own rebound, saves it, slams it home for Williams. 96-95 basketball game, a 1-point game. 7:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. Dennis Jenkins kicks it back inside Tobias Harris. Tobias kicks it back to Ron Holland for three. It's it to go. Huge hoop for Ron Holland from the right corner. Ron Holland is feeling it. 99-95 Pistons up by 4. Danny Avdia with the basketball, working all the way to the rim. Kicks it back to Shaedon Sharpe, wide open for three. No good. Boarded by Murray. Kicks it back to Sharpe, and Sharpe nearly dunked on Isaiah Stewart. Wow. I don't know what the call is going to be here. Isaiah Stewart can't believe it. I think he's going to get called for a foul, though. Wow. Sharpe tried to dunk it on Stewart. Sharpe is claiming he got the ball through halfway through the rim. He kind of has a case. We're going to see what they call this here. 7 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons 99, Blazers 95. So they're going to see if this is a clean block from Isaiah Stewart or if a foul is called or not. So the Pistons are going to challenge this. I believe the call on the floor was a foul on Isaiah Stewart. Shaedon Sharpe kind of has a case, but we're going to see what this call is here. So a challenge is underway here for the Blazers. Appreciate you guys all tuning in the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the party, folks. All right, commercial break underway here. They're going to see what this call is coming up here when we're coming down the stretch. Denny Avdia having a pretty good game against the Pistons tonight. He's got 31 points, 7 boards, 6 assists. Williams has 6 points, 12 boards, a couple assists for the Blazers. Grant's got 23 points, 19 for Shaedon Sharpe off the bench. Duran's got 18, K's got 19, Assar's got 15 points. Holland has 16 points off the bench. This has been one of Ron Holland's best games all season long for the Pistons. So still waiting on this foul call here, if it is actually going to be a foul. Isaiah Stewart met Shaedon Sharpe at the rim. Stewart was claiming it was a clean block, but the refs called it a foul coming back the other way. So we're going to see what the ruling is here officially. Pistons are challenging this call right now. So we're going to see what the refs ruled is here coming back. Pistons 99, Blazers 95. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic on this Friday night. Remember, we got Bucks and Pistons tomorrow night, guys. Going to be doing the play-by-play stream for that as well, so stay tuned for that. Good stuff. All right. Moment of truth coming back here for the referees for this challenge call here. Is it a clean block or not? We're going to see. Coach's challenge coming up. Shaedon Sharpe went at Isaiah Stewart. We're going to see if it's a clean foul or a clean block. So, Sharpe went over Isaiah Stewart, tried to dunk it home. The call on the floor was a foul against Isaiah Stewart. Sharpe misses the dunk. So, it's going to be overturned. So, the Pistons do win the challenge. So, Duncan Robinson working inside to Isaiah Stewart. Try to get it back toward Tobias Harris. Turns it over, though, to Sissoko. It's going to be a foul called, though, I believe, on Tobias Harris. Coming back the other way. What's up, Shota? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. Coming back the other way. Back from commercial break here. We have 6:46 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Pistons up by 4 here. Trying to make something happen. Shaden Sharp at the top of the key, working on Dance Jenkins. Sharp goes all the way to the hole, dunks it on Isaiah Stewart. Wow. He got his revenge back quickly. Dunks it all over Isaiah Stewart, put him on a poster. Raptors bench loves it. Raptors, God bless, it's the Blazers. The Blazers bench loves it. Jenkins come back the other way. He's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line here. Wow. Sharp met Isaiah Stewart again at the rim, and this time he got the best of him. He dunked all over Isaiah Stewart. Blazers love it. Crowd went silent at LCA. Dance Jenkins gets the basketball back here, and he's trying to put the Pistons back up here by 4. Yeah, Drew is still injured for the Blazers. Drew Holiday's a great player. Pistons 99, Blazers 97. 6:25 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Jenkins knocks down the first free throw. 197 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. LeBron had 1,297 straight games with 10 or more points. That is unbelievable. Streak finally ended yesterday. 101-97, Pistons go up by 4. Jenkins hits both free throws. Avdia back the other way for the Blazers. Kicks it back out to Murray. Murray working inside. Back to Sharp on the left wing. Back to Murray. Murray trying to give it up here. Goes to his right hand inside. Kicks it back to Shaden Sharp. Nearly loses it. Sharp has to kind of save it. Somehow pinballs around for the Blazers. A shot clock violation coming up for the Blazers. And it's going to be Pistons basketball coming back the other way. Appreciate you, Paulie. Yeah, it's going to be a good game. 6 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons up by 4. 5:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Yes, I saw Alex. What's up, Alex? Appreciate you stopping in, guys. 5:50 left to play in the fourth quarter here. Dance Jenkins on the right wing here. Jenkins, right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by the Blazers. Blazers with it back the other way. Danny Avdia working on Dance Jenkins. Avdia kicks it back out to Murray for 3. Way off the mark. Saved by Avdia. Gets it back. Kicks it back out to Jeremy Grant. Swings it around to Murray for 3 from the left wing. Air balls again. 2 air balls back to back from Murray. 101-97. Pistons up by 4. Tobias with the basketball. Working on Jeremy Grant at the top of the key. Kicks it back out to Dance Jenkins. Jenkins working on Sharp. Tobias sets the screen for Jenkins. Jenkins rolls off of it. Jeremy Grant now working on him. Inside Tobias Harris. Mid-range jump shot is good. Beat the shot clock. Tobias Harris with a huge hoop. 103-97. Pistons take a 6-point lead here. Crowd loves that's 10 points for Tobias Harris so far in this game. Avdi with the basketball. Right-handed for 3 is no good. Boarded by Williams. It's going to be kicked back out to Shaden Sharp. Sharp going at Isaiah Stewart again for a nice layup. 103-99 basketball game. 4:30 left to play in the fourth quarter, and I believe it's going to be and 1. Shaden Sharp went at Isaiah Stewart again. Count the bucket and the foul. And Sharp is going to go to the free throw line here. Down 4. Big time hoop from Sharp. Isaiah Stewart has to sit down. He's in foul trouble. 103-99 basketball game. Duran checks back into the game for the Pistons. Shaden Sharp has 23 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. Sharp at the free throw line here. Sharp. Free throw on the way. It is up and in. 3-point basketball game. Anybody's game. .430 left to play in the fourth quarter. K with the basketball working on Jeremy Grant on the right wing. Grant trying to bother Cade here. Duncan Robinson gets it for 3. No good. Off the mark here. It's going to be Pistons basketball. It's going to be Blazers basketball back the other way off the Pistons. No challenge from the Pistons there. Avdia at the top of the key, working on Assar Thompson. Duncan switches back to Avdia. Avdia on the right wing trying to post up on Assar. Avdia kicks it back. It's going to be stolen away by Duncan. who stole it right back. Shaedon Sharpe has a clear, easy dunk. Wow. Shaedon Sharpe stole out of midair. It's a 1-point basketball game, folks. 4 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Duran at the top of the key. Backdoor cut pass for Tobias. It's going to be no good. Off the mark. Here come the Blazers. Avdia coming back the other way for the Blazers. Jeremy Grant for 3. Hits it to go. Count the bucket and the foul. What a huge shot from the Trailblazers. Jeremy Grant knocks down a huge 3, and he's going to the free throw line and knocked down the 4-point play. What a shot from Jeremy Grant. Wow. 103-105. Jeremy Grant hits a huge 3 from the corner for a 4-point potential play here. He's fired up. Tobias Harris gets called for the foul. Both teams in the bonus here. 3:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. Wow. What a game we got on tap, folks. Welcome to the party, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Not feeling 100% right now, guys. Doing the best I can from a Mexico hotel room right now, trying to break down the Blazers and Pistons for you guys. Wow. So Assar Thompson is going to get called for the foul on Grant. They're going to see actually if it was a 2 or a 3. It looked like he had his foot behind the line here. So Jeremy Grant is going to shoot a free throw. The question is, was it a 2 or a 3 on the shot? Or, I'm sorry, they're going to see if it's a technical foul. My bad. He clearly got the shot off behind the 3-point line. They're going to see if it's going to be upgraded to a flagrant foul because Assar... They're going to see if he didn't give him enough room to land on the floor. So they're going to see if this is upgraded to a flagrant foul on Assar Thompson. I mean, it looked like he gave him enough room for him to land, but sometimes they're very picky about that because if you don't give enough space for the shooter to land on the floor, it can cause ankle injuries, and I understand where the NBA is coming from, though. So, what's up, Gray? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. What's going on? 3:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. Wow. I think it is upgraded to a flagrant foul. Yeah, Assar Thompson gets called for the flagrant foul. He didn't give enough room for him to land on the ground here, so the Blazers are going to shoot a technical foul free throw plus a free throw off the 3 from Jeremy Grant, and they're going to get the ball back here. Wow. Jeremy Grant hits the technical foul free throw. It's a 106-103 basketball game. So they're going to maintain possession here. And Jeremy Grant puts the Blazers up by 3 here. JD Bickerstaff can't believe it. I don't know about that call. I think Assar gave him enough room to land on his feet, but who knows. 3:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Danny Avdia working on Assar Thompson at the top of the key. Avdia trying to make something happen. Mid-range jump shot is good. Danny Avdia has been on fire all night long. 108-103. Blazers go up by 5. K with the basketball. Back the other way. Right-handed layup is no good. He gets fouled, and K's going to go to the free throw line here. Wow. What a game on tap, folks. Pistons down by 5 with 3:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. K's going to go to the free throw line here to knock down some free throws. Cade, first free throw on the way, is up and in. 108-104. We have a good one on tap, folks. 108-104. Pistons down 4, 3:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cade knocks down both free throws. 108-105. This is anybody's basketball game. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Sharpe with the basketball, working on Cade on the other way. Sharpe on the left wing. Sharpe bothered by Cade. Sharpe misses the mid-range jump shot. Back the other way for the Pistons. Cade to full court. Cade on the left wing here. Mid-range jump shot is no good. He gets fouled, though. Cade's going to go back to the free throw line here. This is anybody's basketball game, folks. Portland Trailblazers up 3 over the Pistons. 3 minutes left to play in the game. Williams is going to get called for the foul. And Cade is going to go back to the free throw line here to try and make this a 1-point game. Cade, first free throw on the way, is up and in. 108-106. 3 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Cade with 22 points, 8 assists, and 4 boards. Cade at the free throw line here. Second free throw on the way. It is up and it is in. 108-107. Pistons down by 1 with 3 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Welcome to the stream, folks. Danny Avdia on the baseline. Turnaround jump shot is good. What a shot from Avdia. I can't believe he hit that shot. That was an unbelievable shot he just hit. Working on Assar Thompson. Duncan Robinson for the tie. Hits it to go. Tie basketball game. Duncan Robinson hits a right wing 3. It's 110-110. Assar Thompson with the steal. It's going to be called, though, for, I believe, an invalid. I don't know what they're calling this here. Assar on the other way tried to steal the basketball. Pistons fans are upset. The ref, I believe, called it as, I don't know what they're going to call this. I think it's going to be Blazers basketball. They're not counting the steal, though. They waved it off before the pass even happened. Oh, I see. So Assar deflected it. It went over the backboard, though. So they're saying it's invalid because Assar tipped it over the backboard, underneath the backboard. And they're going to say it's basically out of bounds. So the Blazers are going to get back here. Cade's confused on the sideline. He's not sure what just happened. Duncan Robinson hits a huge 3 on the right wing to tie the game. Camera didn't even pick it up immediately. Assar swiped it away from Avdia. He deflected it over like the State Farm backboard. And the ref is basically saying it's out of bounds at that point. He volleyball spiked it over the side of the backboard. And the ref is saying it's basically off Assar. So they're going to see if this is a valid steal or not. I've never really seen anything like that because Assar swiped it. The ball goes flying over the side of the backboard, and the ref waved it off. So essentially, it would just be off Assar, deflected out of bounds at that point. So they're going to see if it's a valid steal or not. I've never seen anything like that before. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Hopefully you guys are all doing amazing. I think it's going to be out of bounds. It's probably going to be out of bounds. It is a tie basketball game, though. 110-110 here in the fourth quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like and subscribe if you guys are new, man. We got a good one on tap, folks. 110-110. Commercial break underway here. We're going to see what this is. I think they're going to call this out of bounds. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's crazy because Assar deflected it, and the ball literally went 12 feet in midair over the side of the backboard. And Assar stole it back. But Avdia was screaming. A lot of times in this game, Avdia pleaded his case to the refs, and the refs have blown some very late whistles in this game against the Pistons. So, still waiting here. Coming back from commercial break here. Coming back. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Blazers 110. Pistons 110 here. Still no word yet. Coming back from commercial break very shortly. We got a good one on tap, folks. A bow tie kind of guy. My friends and I went to my friend's wedding a couple years ago, and we totally didn't plan it, but we all wore bow ties. It was amazing. Totally unplanned. We just all showed up, and we all happened to wear bow ties. It was awesome. So come back from commercial break here. Cade Cunningham back the other way. Hits it to go. Huge shoot for Cade Cunningham. Pistons go up by 2 here. 112-110. Huge shoot for Cade Cunningham. So they don't win the challenge, but Cade immediately steals it off of the inbounds, and Shaedon Sharpe come back the other way. It's going to be an offensive foul called on the Blazers, and the Pistons are going to get it back here with 2:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. Wow, so Cade went straight to the hole here. Assar Thompson sets a screen for Sharpe. Cade goes to his right hand and hits a huge hoop. Pistons basketball off the inbound. 2 minutes left to play in this game, folks. Duran sets the screen for Cade. Cade switches back to Avdia, top of the key. Cade Cunningham, mid-range. Mick gets it back to Tobias. Tobias kicks it back to Duncan for 3 from the right wing. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Duncan Robinson. 115-110. The Pistons bench is absolutely going bananas right now. 140 left to play in the fourth quarter. Duncan Robinson with 2 clutch threes down the stretch here. Shaedon Sharpe on the left wing here. Sharpe working on Cade Cunningham. 1:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jeremy Grant from the right wing for 3. Off the mark. It's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way with 1:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. Duncan Robinson with 2 clutch, huge threes. Unbelievable. Wow. Javonte Green and Dennis Jenkins are going crazy on the Pistons bench. 1:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Cade with the basketball looking for the dagger on this possession. It's going to be a foul called on Murray working against Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson's going to shoot some free throws. Kind of a stupid foul from Murray there. He's had some questionable fouls in this game. 115-110. So Duncan Robinson's going to go to the free throw line here. Try to put this one away here for the Pistons. What a turn of events the last 30 seconds of this game. So Duncan Robinson's going to go to the free throw line. They're going to make some extra substitutions here. Murray is fouled out of this game for the Blazers. 1:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons 115, Blazers 110. If you guys are new to the stream, like the live stream, guys, subscribe. We're doing this live play-by-play reaction commentary stream from a hotel room in Cancun, Mexico. Having a fabulous time doing it. Pistons, Duncan Robinson hits the first free throw, 116-110. Looking like the dagger here for the Pistons. The Blazers are going to have to get a quick 3 coming back the other way. Duncan's second free throw on the way is up and in, 117-110. Duncan Robinson, huge couple threes down the stretch there for the Pistons. Sharpe at the top of the key working on Ron Holland. Blazers need a bucket badly. Sharpe working inside right-handed floater is good. Big shot for the Blazers. They absolutely had to have that one. Now they need to stop against the Pistons here. Pistons score here. I think this game's over. Oh, well. Oh, reconnection successful. Okay, are we back, guys? I lost internet for 5 seconds. Are we back? Can you hear me now? That was super weird. All right, I think we're back. I think we lost connection for 5 seconds. I think we're back now. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm doing this from a hotel Wi-Fi in Cancun, and sometimes it's just in and out like that. Ron Holland gets the first free throw to fall here. Blazers had to foul, so Ron Holland gets it to go here. 118-112 basketball game. We're back. All right, sorry about that, guys. My connection dropped for 10 seconds right there. My bad. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. Ron Holland trying to put the Pistons up by 7 here. Holland misses the second free throw, boarded by the Blazers, and it is thrown away by the Blazers. Wow. I think that seals it for the Pistons. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Williams just throws the pass out of bounds. Yeah. He tried to save it, but his foot hit the out of bounds marker. It's going to be Pistons basketball, 118-112. They got a foul here. Blazers don't have a choice. So Cade looking inbound here, gets it back to Tobias. They decide not to foul. Kind of strange. Cade at the top of the key here. Pistons up by 6. Cade with the basketball. Working on Caleb Love. Dishes it back to Assar for 3. No good. Boarded by the Blazers. Blazers come back the other way with it. Working on Tobias Harris. All the way to the rim. No good. He's going to get fouled, though. Jeremy Grant's going to shoot a couple free throws. I mean, it was a 110-110 tie basketball game, and literally they could have won this game. And Pistons go on a little run there, and they completely, I mean, a couple huge time, big time threes from Duncan Robinson, a couple steals back the other way, Assar Thompson and Cade working well together down the stretch. Blazers hit it, 118-113 basketball game. So Jeremy Grant's going to try and make this a 4-point game with 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And, I mean, it's going to take an utter colossal collapse if the Pistons lose this game. Jeremy Grant hits both free throws, so Pistons are up by 4. 20 seconds left. They have to foul Cade immediately, so they're going to have to play the foul game, and they're going to have to hope Cade misses free throws here. Wow. 118-114. Cade with the basketball at the free throw line here. 25 points, 9 assists, 4 boards, 3 steals for Cade. He hits the first free throw. Pistons go up by 5. 119-114 basketball game. Duncan Robinson checks out of the game for the Pistons here. He had a great game down the stretch. He started off slow, but he had some huge threes down the stretch for the Pistons. Cade at the free throw line here, knocks down both free throws. 120-114 basketball game. Pistons have 10 wins by single digits, most in the NBA. Blazers take a timeout here. They're out of timeouts. Pistons have 2 timeouts left. I have not been paying attention to these timeouts. There we go. Now it's accurate, up to date. Good stuff. Pistons 120, Blazers 114. Currently in a commercial break here. I mean, Blazers are going to have to get a quick 3, and they're going to have to hope the Pistons, just collapse the free throw line. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. I've seen crazier things happen in the NBA. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the show. Duncan Robinson, fourth quarter hero. I mean, he had some huge threes for the Pistons down the stretch right there. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe, follow the stream. If you guys are new, appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's going on, everyone? Duncan's got 14 points, 7 boards, 2 steals, 4 for 6 from 3 tonight. Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, I always cover the Pistons, so I try to do as many Pistons games throughout the year as much as I can. So we're going to be doing Pistons and Bucks tomorrow night, guys. So back-to-back games. So Pistons and Bucks tomorrow night. Stay tuned for that. Pistons are seeking their first 5-game win streak against Western opponents since 2007. That's crazy. Blazers looking inbound this pass here. Jeremy Grant for 3. No good. Slam back home for the Blazers. 116-120. They have to immediately foul the Pistons here. So Blazers get a quick 2. There's 15 seconds left. Cade's going to go to the free throw line here, try and knock down some free throws, but it's not looking good for the Blazers. Credit to the Blazers, though. I mean, they went back and forth with the Pistons, toe-to-toe. Danny Avdija is the real deal. He's having a terrific season for the Blazers this year. Still a super young team. Cade knocks down the free throw. I mean, when you lose your coach, at the start of the season, that sucks even in itself. So you're trying to go through that whole, issue. trying to get your chemistry back on track. Tiago Splitter's been the acting interim head coach while Chauncey's in that whole mess. 122-116 basketball game. What's up, eBay? 13 seconds left to play. Caleb Love for 3. No good. Off the mark. Blazers aren't going to try, and the Pistons are going to win it here. Game over.
Woo!
Yay. 122-116, the final score here. Pistons win it by 6. Cade leading the way here for the Pistons. Shout out to the Blazers fans. Danny Avdia is the real deal. And we are wrapping it up, folks. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Pistons win 122-116. I'll be live again tomorrow night, guys. Pistons and Bucks. You guys are fantastic. Have a great night, guys. God bless. Love you all. I'm your host, Carson, on the Carson Shear Show, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out, guys. See ya.